Will this be a perfect time to say I got to get back to work?
No, it's not. Let's have a look. Has it gone live? Let's check.
I'll sit around and say hi and then have to run back in before they're like, "Excuse me, sir, you took 2 minutes over your break."
Well, who has a break half an hour before the shift ends? That just seems weird as well.
You know, Rosie, I don't think when I do things. I never said I was intelligent.
Okay, I think it started.
Yeah, you're live.
So now we can. Hello, Lauren. How are you doing?
Lauren, you suck. No, I'm kidding. Hey, Lauren.
Streams. Bright should totally be on the stream next week.
I know she should. Do you want to join the stream, Bright?
Lauren, we would appreciate if you joined the stream. Thank you.
Yes.
No pressure.
No, there's a lot of pressure.
Like,
I know you live somewhere in the United States. If my phone does not stop buzzing, I will kick it. Okay, guys, I got to get back to work. I don't want to get fired already. I will be back in 30 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. There we go. It's published.
Are we definitely live?
That's the we're definitely live now. That's the and this is the now I need to get the instructions up. We're very well prepared here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Rosie, this is the most organized stream you've had.
Hogwarts.
My Windows thing just broke.
Fantastic. Okay, we've got the instructions. Now what page am I on?
Nice. Okay, I'll have to save it into trailer Lego.
So when's your next video? Once this comes out, I assume you're having like a day off.
What day is it tomorrow? Sunday. No day off for me.
Fuck that. You need to have like a day off at some point.
I do need to have a day off at some point, but at the same time, like,
is it the 4+ set you want to get out next?
I don't even know anymore, dude. Like I've actually got to buy myself a schedule thing, like a calendar with sticky notes on it that I can remove and put somewhere else. Because the problem I have with my whiteboard, that I have on the wall kind of next to me, is that they're good for the month, but then when it starts to like transition into the next month, then things start to get all messed up. So as much as I would like to be like, oh yeah, I'll just use a whiteboard, but no, I want to get one of those calendar things with the removable sticky notes, because then if something gets pushed back, I can just take the idea off and then re-stick it into next week, so I have a kind of plan, and next week is already on the board because it's like a Peely calendar one.
Yeah.
So like that's what I want to do.
Yeah, because you've got so many videos on a log now that
I know of the videos that I'm meant to be doing, but the thing is that there's so many videos in my brain right now that I'm meant to be doing, and collaborations that I'm meant to be doing, that all of them are slightly merging into one in my brain, and I need to have them all written down because I'm losing track of everything at the moment.
Okay, it doesn't surprise me. Let's have a look how this is looking. I think I found the correct page. Just need to cross compare. Yes. Okay, that is the right page.
I always try and finish one bag, so I know exactly where my next thing is meant to be. I know you're slow. I know you're slow building though.
Oh, it's 2 o'clock. It's on the stream.
It's Republic Studs.
Hello, Republic Studs. How are you doing? Welcome to a very organized stream, which
hasn't really even started yet because Rosie hasn't started building.
Yeah, I know. And BFAB is joining in half an hour, and TEK is joining in 10 minutes. Where does this go? This goes here. But I hope you're doing well. But we may have Lauren join us as well.
Yeah, maybe Lauren. Hey,
Hello,
Snazzy.
Snazzy. How are you doing?
Cole, my video's out in
What,
25 minutes.
Hello, Nat. How's it going?
And it's currently rendering, and currently, as I render it, it's corrupting the file. Nice.
Oh, fuck me. Like, with this video getting out, and you've been working on it for what 2.5 days or something? Is like
3 days.
Ridiculous.
Literally, the title of the video is "We made a Lego advert in 3 days."
Yeah, it's crazy that's been done in 3 days. Like,
well, I mean, not only that, there's a 15-minute behind the scenes video, pretty much. Like,
that
goes
is this
alongside
like
it.
members only, or is this just
No. Like as in the video itself.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, there's the advert that we had to make.
Yeah.
But that took 2 days, and then the actual video took another day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so we had to make this advert to present to each. Like, it was done in a really strange order, because we obviously, like, we finished the advert, we then recorded everything and the reactions, and then obviously that's all edited into the video as if it was in like chronological order when it wasn't.
Yeah.
Wait, new Tommy video today? Yep, new Tommy video today. It's delayed because it's a collaboration with somebody who uploads at a later time, and they need to go out at the same time.
Yeah, because you usually upload like what, 3?
I normally upload about 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
UK time.
Mm-hmm.
Post it after stream. Sorry, I can't. It's a done deal. Has to go out at 7:30. So
Yeah,
25 minutes.
Deliberately chosen this time for a targeted attack on the top of it. To take viewers away.
No,
I will be suing.
It's just unfortunate timing.
I mean, are we going to get in like brick time with this, and then be like, oh, you chose a specific date, a specific time?
Oh, let's not open that can of worms.
Let's put that here.
I'm just glad that, like, I've been editing all day, like from literally when I woke up. When I woke up, I literally got up. I said bye to Miss Bricks at like 12.
Right.
And then since then, I've been editing. 12? Well, I got up at like 10, and then she left at about 12.
Mm-hmm.
Rosie takes Tommy's owner role away from the server. He can't do that. I still own it.
Yeah, you're gonna transfer ownership at one point, but there's no point.
I was, yeah, because I can't.
I think it's because you couldn't be fucked applying for the partnership thing.
Yeah.
Which we applied again for, but obviously Discord were like, no. Which I don't understand why.
No, I don't understand why either.
I wish they gave more feedback, because the feedback they gave us was exactly the same as last, so it's obviously just generic for every single person who applies. I kind of understand why they can't do personalized feedback, because I imagine a lot of people apply, but
I don't know.
Yeah. But he said someone joined the server without the staff role and sort of checked it out. I don't know who that would have been, though. I didn't actually check the welcome thing.
I saw the welcome thing after it said that we had been declined.
Yeah.
But I couldn't see anyone that was like
You'll have a generic
obvious,
name, like Dragon Slayer 23 or something.
Yeah, I couldn't see the obvious person,
Yeah.
Okay, I need to render out my thumbnail.
What do you mean by rendering a thumbnail?
Export it. Same thing.
Yeah. I've made like 6 thumbnails today.
Yeah, I saw you messaged me them.
At least you don't have to make a thumbnail for a while. I really like my movie one.
Yeah, I really like that one as well.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a good video as well.
I really want to get it out tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I will. I might have to do audio and script writing after this stream, but I don't know, because I've got to go to Everton match as well tomorrow at 2:00. That starts at 2, so I have to leave about 12. So I have to get the video done, edited, and scheduled for 4:30 by 12. So it's going to be quite tough to do that. I might have to wake up at like 5 in the morning.
That sucks.
Yeah, and I'm already sleep deprived as well. So I don't know if that. I might just stack it in and just upload it Monday instead, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah. I do want to get a proper upload schedule rather than just being, because it's just been spontaneous. So I really want to do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then a stream on Saturday. So just consistently 3 videos a week.
Dude, it's so good that you're managing to get out that many videos, though. Like, I couldn't do that.
At a minute, it's 3/4. But yeah, I think if it's just consistently 3 videos a week, it'll just be better. Rather than having, like, for example, I might have 4 days where I upload 3 videos and then don't upload for another 4 days. It's a bit inconsistent. That's mainly because there's just some days where you're just not in the mood to kind of do it. But then some days you really are. I'm sure you know that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind you, I haven't had that. I haven't had like feeling of like not wanting to do things in a long while. Like I've been working pretty much solid for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I haven't had that like, oh, I don't want to do this today kind of feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess is good.
Yeah, mine usually I'm like good for 2 weeks, and after like I've worked, like say I uploaded 8 videos or whatever, in like 2 weeks, I'll just be like, ugh, have like a lazy week where I only upload like 2, maybe 3. I've got to do this 4 times. Ugh, I've done it. Where does this go then? Oh, this makes the entire wing section. That's clever. Okay, so it goes here. Yes. I need to cut down a lot of the scripts I've made as well for this last video because I've ran way too long on each film. The only film I don't really run on is the Deathly Hallows Part 1. I basically just be like, it's good, but there's just a lot of talking and not much action.
I haven't seen all the films in so long, so I would have to rewatch them before I had any inclination of like what I would be talking about.
Yeah,
for those.
for instance, me on the rewatch, but then that just stopped.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got very busy, and I've been busy since then. So,
because we could edit while we watch it.
I can't really do that. I can listen to music. I don't think I can watch films whilst I edit.
That's true. I think I managed it for the Philosopher's Stone and the Chamber of Secrets because those are films I've watched a billion times, literally. But I think I remember the Order of the Phoenix. I couldn't edit. Like I intended to, but hey, Lauren's there. Hello,
hi guys.
How are you doing?
Hey, Bright.
I'm all right.
Now I don't feel as bad ignoring Rosie whilst I upload my video.
Oh, okay. So that was the real reason. I see.
No. I was waiting for your tech.
Yeah, I remember we watched the Order of the Phoenix. I had intentions to edit while watching it, and I just couldn't. I was just too fixed on the film. I was like, well, I've waited 2 hours.
Oh yeah, I remember you doing that actually. I remember you at the end of the film being like, I've done nothing.
Yeah, literally. I definitely edited during the Goblet of Fire because I don't hate it. I just
a good
like
bit of filler, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I did much of Prisoner of Azkaban, but I can't remember. But the first two,
Rosie, you trying to edit during your favorite movies, like you're just gonna get distracted.
It doesn't work, does it?
No, not at all.
Because I'm doing a video on like the film's worst to best. And so far in the script, it's like a 20-minute video because I've just ranted on like every film and made way too many points. Like I think I could easily do a documentary on why the Goblet of Fire is like not a great
Trash.
film.
Yeah, that's my favorite
I think
book.
if you've not read the book from the outset when you watch it, it's a good film.
Yeah, it just
But if you've
for
read the
anyone that
book,
really doesn't care about what happened in the book, yeah, sure.
yeah, if you've read the books, then I can't see how you can enjoy the film because it's just not an adaptation of any sort.
I mean, arguable. It is an adaptation.
Yeah, like the director of the film hadn't even read any of the books before he took the job, and fittingly, that was the only film he directed from the series.
Yeah.
I
wish
wonder how
Alfonso
different
Cuarón
it
had
would
stayed
be.
on.
Well, that's what I was about to say. It's like I wonder how different it would be if like other directors
If
did it instead.
I don't
Yeah.
think Cuarón like was, down to take that on for the fourth
Oh,
book.
yeah.
He's just like too much.
I'm glad Cuarón came in on the third one though, because I think the first two had to be like they were.
Oh
It
yeah,
had
no.
to be-
Columbus did a great
Yeah.
job building the world and
Yeah.
working with like very young actors and actresses.
Yeah, it had to
And
be
then
charming.
we get the
friendly.
spice and the darkness and a
He
bit
came in at the
more
right time,
creative.
so.
Yeah. Creativity with the filmography and stuff.
Mhm. So, which film would you put on number one then, Bright, for all of them?
It's been a while since I've seen the later ones.
Oh,
I think I've only seen the later ones
it's the
once.
same with Tommy, isn't it? I think
Yeah.
Tommy didn't watch the Deathly Hallows Part 2 once, haven't you?
Yeah, I think I'm the same way. Five is just too depressing. But I think it's
a
pretty.
really good film.
It's
My
like,
favorite,
enjoy it
my
more
favorite
every
is
time
number
I watch
one.
it.
3,
I think
3, 5, 1. I really like those are my top.
mine
half.
goes 1, 3, 2,
The
5, 7. If you're counting them as one film.
7.
No.
They're not one film. They're two films.
No.
Fine, 7, 1, and 7, 2, and then 5, and then 4.
I think Deathly
6.
Hallows Part 2 is my favourite. Then Prisoner of Azkaban close second.
Are these like
Okay, 2 more of these.
missing feet?
What are you building, Bright?
This is the original Chamber of Secrets.
Oh, I love that set.
Look at this molded bird. Look at this fox, man.
I know it came with a fox, which the new one didn't for some reason. It's bizarre.
I know it's like
The new one should have came with a new
orange.
mold of forks. It should have came with forks with a clip at its feet, so you can attach the sword of Gryffindor to it, so you can fly it in and do all that scene. I don't know how you'd clip the sorting hat to it. Fair enough, but
Look, the rare piece of the glow-in-the-dark daggers for the basilisk thing.
Oh, that is cool.
Trying to find a set that still had these with it used and complete was a bitch.
Yeah.
The Mario block seems to be still relevant
What do you mean?
in the tags.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, Mario is universal.
It's still quite new, isn't it? Like, it's only, a month old? Not even that. It came out October 1st, didn't it?
I might have to bump that video up.
What, before the 4 Plus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the dilemma I have is the 4 Plus set will do really well because it's Spider-Man,
Mhm.
but the Mario block will also do well because it's Mario.
Hello, Beck.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Good.
Tech!
How are you?
How are you doing? Good to see you
I
all.
haven't spoke to you in
See
so
you.
long.
I know. Lauren as well. It's nice to finally stream with
know.
you as well, Rosie.
You too.
Nice.
How are you doing? I was listening
Good,
to a bit of the conversation. I couldn't have added much in ranking the Harry Potter films, I'll be honest. So
No. I imagine not.
Did they have the same hairpiece?
One thing I want to talk to Tech about: Snow White ideas. Yes, no.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm like well down
Potential
for
for Snow White minifigures.
There'll be mini dolls.
that.
No,
Do you know?
I don't
You know
even
what?
think people will care. Like,
Oh,
I wouldn't be bothered if it was mini dolls had I not bought the mini doll or the set that the mini doll coming already. I would be shocked if they did mini dolls. I'll be honest.
I don't know. Yeah, I would vote minifigures.
But I
Yeah.
imagine the original designer would have a say as well.
Yeah, exactly. And they put minifigures in the project, right? So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but my worry is that the reason that it might be under review still is if that Lego have gone. I know you've put minifigures in this set, but we want to do it with mini
But-
dolls.
Don't say that.
What
If,
about
like,
mini doll?
Exactly. Like, what if Lego have only made it a question mark instead of an approval because they want to ask the designer whether they want to do mini dolls or minifigs? If they say minifigs, they're going to go, no, we don't want to do it. If they say mini dolls and they'd be open to it, then all of a sudden it's a yes. That's my only thought, because it's not a licensing issue, is it?
no.
No, it can't be. It can't be. But maybe has there only been? I think there has been other Disney ideas. No.
We've had like Steamboat Willie is the obvious one. We've also had Winnie
yeah.
the Pooh more recently. I feel like Winnie the Pooh. The reason I think they delayed it, and I saw this in a chat the other day. So I'm not going to take credit for this, but there's a good like source behind the fact that Disney as a company in like under some of their earlier names actually started in what was it? It would have been like 100 years in 2023. So I do wonder if they're pushing it so they can delay it, because Snow White was their first animated feature.
Yeah.
So it would be cool if they like coincided it with that, and that's why they've pushed it.
I love that anniversary stuff. It's huge to them.
Yeah, it is really important. Like to get this mini Disney castle and stuff was really, really cool. But yeah, so that's what I think they would be stupid not to do Snow White. They've got the mold for Snow White herself in the hat, so it's just reprinting the hat in the hairpiece, sorry. So it's just a case of reproducing that and then printing for the legs and the skirt and stuff. So I don't think I would be shocked if they didn't do it at this point. But like I said, I wouldn't be bothered either way if it was mini dolls, to be honest. I mean, getting the dwarfs in like micro doll, what did they go with? That would be quite something.
I wouldn't be too bothered, but I definitely have a preference. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think that would be the general consensus.
I'm more disappointed that we didn't get the Polar Express, though. I think that would have been a day one buy for me.
They've passed so many good trains on ideas.
Yeah.
And I feel like at this point, it's a bit like the modulars. If you're not going to approve one of them, just like write them off.
Yeah.
Just like stop letting people submit them, because.
So we had that with the offer, because that was submitted like 4 times, and they were like, fine.
Yeah. At what point do you like go like, okay, this is actually popular, this is probably going to make us some money? I would laugh so hard if it falls flat and like hardly anyone buys it. Like that would be really funny to me. I'm not a big fan of The Office, especially not the American one, which is going to be based off of, right? So
it's going to be huge though. Like that set is going to sell really well.
Do you think?
Yes.
I don't.
You have no idea, Tech. There are people. I mean, I don't think it's going to sell as well as Friends, but it is going to come close because it's a cult. If you watch The Office, you are that Office person in your friend group.
I was going to say, like the Office, like me and Elisa weren't like massive fans of it, but then we like rewatched the entire series because of Ryan, and then like
I mean,
basically.
It's good. Like I love.
Yeah, we were massive fans of it now. I mean, even though I'm not like massively excited as opposed to like other people, I'm sure a lot of other people are like excited for it. But at the same time,
it's going to be a set that you can get that Office friend who has no other Lego.
The only thing I'm worried about is how many minifigures they're going to include. There's a lot of minifigures, right?
Yeah, that is a lot.
I think they will do it really basic and just do like.
I think I'll do like 12. I don't think it'll be crazy.
Well, I heard someone say that like the 16, like a bit like you said, the appeal of it is by association to each character. So it's hard to actually cut out a lot of the characters. Because I know in the UK one there was a lot fewer main characters, whereas the American one is quite
I'd probably
diverse.
just do the original cast, and I think that's within reason.
I just don't know what the appeal outside, like even if it's sold like amazing in America, I'm not sure the appeal.
Yeah, I think I do well in America and Britain, but I don't know if in other European countries it'll do too well.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's this whole kind of like sub theme that everyone's getting involved in with ideas with all these like sitcom sets, and they're doing like multi-story apartments and things like that. So I think there'll be a lot of people that want to get it now because they see that as kind of like a sub theme of ideas.
A sitcom or the sitcom tower where you just combine all the shows. And...
Yeah. And now like the Big Bang Theory, because that was like one of the first ones, right? It's just like hella expensive.
The Snazzy says I'd like the IT department from the IT crowd. That would be amazing.
Oh my god, if they'd done that.
I would want to be Big Moss so bad.
Oh my god, that would be incredible. That would be so good.
That's another one where I admit, even though I'd love it, there's no way that'll go well outside of Britain. I mean, I don't know if America actually watch it though.
It's on. I watch it, but I'm definitely not the majority crowd.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Oh my god!
But it's on American Netflix. It's on US Netflix.
Yeah.
The two actors are really big now, like in America.
Oh yeah.
And it's amazing. Like when the guy that played Moss was in Star Wars, I was just like, hang on, what? I recognize that voice.
He's the nerdy IT guy. What?
He was literally the droid in Mandalorian. Was it Mandalorian he was in? Yeah, he was the droid in Mandalorian. You know when they go rescue that Twi'lek guy.
Is it? Oh, really? So was it like a cameo, or was it just like a proper role?
No, it was a fairly substantial role for that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like about to kill Grogu, and then Mandalorian comes.
No,
in.
he came back, didn't he, for the end? So like he was the voice of IG, right?
No.
I'm thinking somebody else.
You know, he was the droid. You know the droid that we've got in the TIE Fighter this year? Is it Forlom?
Oh, it was him.
Yeah.
Oh.
But like the same style droid in The Mandalorian in that episode where, like I said, they go to like heist that guy. Mr. Bean, I would be all over. I think that's insane.
I think that's so well as well. Like,
I think so. That's got a lot more broad appeal, I think.
Yeah. Everyone knows who Rowan Atkinson is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm disappointed the bowling alley as well wasn't accepted in ideas. I think that would have been a good set.
I think that I would be shocked if that doesn't make it to the designer program.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the ones that I noticed with this round have just got like denied. There's a lot of IP based ones in there, and the designer program I can't ever see a touching IPs. So I think in that sense it's got a pretty good chance, which would be cool.
I can understand why the Zelda stuff wasn't approved because it's just.
I'm hoping they have a plan. If they don't have a plan, I'm going to be annoyed.
Mm-hmm. And you want an entire Zelda theme, though, don't you? Like
I do, yes.
I mean, if they're going to do it, it'll be when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out.
Yeah, I imagine it will be timed alongside of Breath of the Wild 2. And I'm hoping that Breath of the Wild's themed sets. Actually. No, they've delayed it. It's 2022 now. So
is it early? Summer?
Apparently it's early 2022.
I feel if they were, we'd probably know about it by now because obviously rumors and leaks. If it's less than 6 months away, so I'm not sure if they will actually do it. But we'll have to see.
I think everyone's crying out for Nintendo figures at this point, and I'm still kind of shocked how they haven't done it.
I thought they were going to save it for like a collectible set, like the block, but obviously apparently not. That was my theory all along. But I think
Yeah, go on.
maybe it's Nintendo being like, we really want this idea of the we want the figures to be this whole screen thing, interactive play thing, and that's kind of our stance. And LEGO like, okay, we'll just do that.
I thought from a designer interview that was said when the first sets got released that LEGO approached Nintendo about doing just minifigures. No, Nintendo wanted just minifigures, or had just gone in with the idea of minifigures, but it was LEGO that pushed this whole like new interactive play thing. So in that sense, like I'm just thinking, like, well, it's down to LEGO then. Come on.
Yeah.
Right, they're obviously at this point going to bleed dry. I don't know how many more themes of this Mario stuff we're going to get. I don't think the first wave was particularly popular. I don't think the second wave was anywhere near as popular as the first one may have been.
It's hard to tell because obviously I don't think we're the target audience for the Mario sets. It's more kids, isn't it?
No,
I mean nostalgia though.
Yeah. I agree, and I think like things like the Bowser's airship are really cool, and Bowser's castle, the two standouts from that first. I think the airship more so because you could just play that as a boat and it looks quite good.
Yeah.
Whereas the other sets though, like how many more like of those small sets with just like a figure build can you like will you actually buy for like £25 a time? Like if you're not playing the game and you're just buying out of like nostalgia or love for.
Not many. I know more than once or twice, but we've already had 2 waves of it now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe you could do another wave and introduce like new characters every time, so we could get like Yoshi next time and all the rest of it. But I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they're just going to do a Mario CMF series with just the figures and do them that way.
I don't think they will though. Like they've had 3 opportunities to do some form of Mario CMF series with the mini builds, but like you'd think one of them.
I don't think they want to do too many at one time because if they've got Harry Potter, Marvel, like Star Wars on the way, and then Mario as well, like people can only collect maybe 1 or 2 at a time, and BFAB's it. So if they had them all at the same time, I think that maybe just limiting how much money they can make from it.
They've also had the blind bags for Mario at the moment anyway, so they definitely won't do them when they wouldn't run those 2 side by side, I don't think. But
how's it going, guys?
How you doing?
Good.
You got out of work yet, BFAB?
Yes, I just left work and I'm going to go buy some pizza, and then yes, that's my life.
Wow, you're meant to be on a diet. Come on.
What a diet for like the last 3 years that hasn't happened.
I can relate.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to lose like 80 pounds, and I put on 80 pounds.
That's how my diet seemed to go.
I've accepted I'll be fat for the rest of my life.
It's fine.
Yeah, I agree with what Mark said. Either they have a big plan for the minifigs, or they're going to flog the license until it starts to waver, then release them as an ace card.
I mean, isn't the Mario set already rumored for next year, or has that list not been revealed yet?
I'm not sure.
I haven't seen anything about Mario sets.
This snake is as big as my forearm. Like, what is up with that?
I really love that snake.
Like, for the love. Like, look at this
I
tail.
prefer the snake from the Great Hall.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Hold on. This one?
Yeah.
It's disgrace. That's not even a basilisk. It's just, the colour's wrong. The
grass
the
snake.
tail.
Yeah, much. I mean,
that's the one with the light
for
up
2002.
dagger, right? Or the light up teeth.
What? Yeah, it's the glow in the dark daggers.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they're glow in the dark daggers.
My mum went like
This-
in hard on all the Harry Potter stuff when we were kids. So like between me and my 2 brothers, we had all of the first section of Harry Potter sets.
Yeah.
Stupidly sold them for like in bulk at a car boot sale when I was like maybe 10.
Mm-hmm.
You and High Tea Toys both.
I know. If only we'd known.
I can't find this piece. There we go. I don't think I've ever spent longer making a set than this one. Like I've had it since release day. Still not finished.
Really dragging it out.
I mean, I like it because
Yeah.
you kind of have like your weekly streams building it. You know, kind of have something that we all can kind of prepare for.
Well, that's why I wanted to get into streaming, and well, at the same time, I want to do something on the stream. So this is the perfect thing to do, is to build a set.
Yeah.
And
So what's your next larger set, Rosie, that you're getting?
it'll just be the January wave. I mean, there's no larger sets in the January wave though. So
I mean,
Unless the
wait,
rumored
Rosie, wait. Do you
extra-
plan on taking a break from
Very
streaming once you're done with this?
I don't know. Probably not. That's when I'll get like the Batmobile and the Disney Castle and just build
Okay.
those streams.
And like, I think this is a weekly series. I know you skipped last week. So.
Yeah,
Did we?
yeah, we did.
Did we?
Did
What was
we?
last week? Was it July?
Yes, we had-
Everything's.
we had to have it on the-
I've been working.
was
I've been
blurry.
working solidly for like 3 weeks now. That they've all blurred into one. I'm
Yeah,
like,
Tommy doesn't talk to us anymore. He's always busy.
I finally got to go back and watch all the Daily Bugle
Yo,
stuff.
yo,
so that was
Tommy,
really well
you,
done.
you left me in the call with Lauren. Lauren was dreaded that she was talking to me.
I was
She
expecting
laughed.
somebody to come back, but no.
Yeah,
Oh,
she was
I'm
like,
sorry.
Yeah.
I tried to tell you guys, but the connection was awful.
Oh,
'cause
it
I
was
out
so
and
bad,
about.
Tommy.
I
yeah, no,
basically tried to
okay,
say.
so I go, Lauren's like, I wonder if Tommy's going to come back. And then, like, 5 minutes later, she's like, oh my goodness, you know what? I have to go. And I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
go, man. Weird.
She's like, I
Like,
wonder
what
what
was it?
happened. Something came up.
No, I was going to the cinema. That's where I was going to.
Oh,
And,
what did
like,
you watch, Tommy?
But you went
I
like
watched
be right
Venom.
back.
I didn't say that. I couldn't say anything.
All I heard was a bunch of glitching, and Tommy's icon was lighting up. And then I'm like, yo, nothing's going on. So, and then I sent you a message. Hey, are you coming back?
Yeah,
No, we're
I didn't see that till after the film.
No.
You
Right.
could have said no. I just replied after, no, not coming back.
You can't be that guy that gets the phone out in the middle of the
You,
Yeah,
you
I
could
was
tell
gonna
Lauren
say,
was
it was-
dreading it. She was like,
Can't be
please,
that
Tommy, please come back. So
BFAB. It's fine.
it was the worst 10 minutes of her life.
I was the
There
same
have been
as
way worse this past month.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Was it better than last time? Did you have people talking, or was it okay?
So it was a day one release, right? So like it was packed. We also went to like the best screen on the night, and it was like
Oh, was it
packed.
complete-
So it was a day one experience. You know, like people are cheering and shit like that. Like
Oh.
that's kind of how it happens on a day one release,
I mean, it's
especially
gotta
when
be
you go to like
expected at that point.
yeah, like I was kind of
Like
expecting it. It wasn't
America
that
as well.
bad.
They get like crazy on like day one releases.
No, they do that here as well, Rosie. I went to the Force Awakens midnight release, and it was
Yeah.
insane.
I did that.
I think I saw The Force Awakens 3 times on release day. I went on midnight release with my friends, and then everyone was able to go because I was in college at the time, and there was like a college trip to go to like a private viewing at 9 o'clock in the morning. So you can either go to that for free or do lessons. So obviously, I'm going to the cinema with college. So I did that at 9 in the morning. And then later that night, I went to see it with my parents around after tea. So it was like 3 times in one day.
Nice.
And it just goes to show how much potential Force Awakens had.
It was a good film. It's just that it's like the Last Jedi is horrendous. And obviously, The Rise of Skywalker was pretty meh. But I feel it was a good introduction. Like, we all walked out of it thinking that was pretty good. But then I think as time went on, due to these films coming out afterwards, we just sort of could put the whole sequels into one, and just was like, no, it's not good.
No.
I still think like the Rise of Skywalker with the original script had so much potential. I know it's easy to say that because this one wasn't
No, I agree.
well at all, but I do think that one had so much potential.
How's it going?
So, random question to cut you off, y'all. Do I buy clearance even though I don't know 100% if it's still on clearance? So the Walmart app changed where you can no longer view the price of the clearance. But the sets when I came in like 3 weeks ago to go buy them, they were like some of the sets were like 60, 70% off between Minecrafts and superheroes. So I'm just like, should I risk it and maybe get some clearance?
I'd say so.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go check these.
Can you
LEGO
take it
out.
back if they're not on clearance?
I mean, I guess I could. I mean, I feel like my pride would hurt me a little bit. Me going, they're like, yo, these are the wrong price. But they were, 3 weeks ago when I didn't have a
Well,
job.
don't they have those scanners?
No, Walmart took away all their scanners, literally.
They did,
so
didn't they?
the app doesn't work no longer. It doesn't show the clearance, so that's kind of annoying. And then they took down all the scanners. So, like, literally, I'm buying it blind. Still could go back to the original price, but I'm
Make a video out of the BFAB. There you go.
Oh no, I don't want to hit this older couple. Please move, thank you.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
I need to start putting money towards Black Friday because I want to get another Diagon Alley.
Oof.
I want to get my first copy of Diagon Alley eventually.
So
I just
what
feel
would
it'll
your
be
plans
really
be?
good.
Do you want to combine it or just remock it to like face each other?
Oh no, it's just for investment.
Oh, just yeah.
Yeah.
I am not buying anything Black Friday because I'm going to save my money.
No, you need
That
to
doesn't
get
sound like
Hogwarts
you.
Castle.
Tommy, who are you? What is this?
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see
Well, I
if
mean-
that
I mean, Tech knows that this week we did a big purchase anyway. So
It'll be like 250 quid as well.
oh, Rosie, you don't have to try and justify it for the millionth time. I know exactly all of the things that's going to happen.
It's 6,000 pieces, so it'll be you'd be foolish
who's
not
going to be
buy it.
selling it for that over there? Across
Guys,
the
I will
pond?
be back in like 5-10
Maybe
minutes.
Amazon, I think.
Okay, be fair.
In a bit.
Where is it going to be cheap?
Probably on Amazon. Like Amazon have good Black Friday sales.
Is it on Amazon now? The Diagon Alley.
No, I mean Hogwarts. I mean, I don't even know if Hogwarts Castle's on Amazon actually.
Is it not on Zavi?
Hey, isn't it?
Don't get Rosie started about Zavi.
Hate Zavi. It literally took them like 9 days to like process and dispatch my order. Let's have a look. Hogwarts.
And wasn't the Hogwarts Castle either exclusive to John Lewis or
Yeah, it's on Zavi. It's on Smith's though as well, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. As well.
I think it's on Smith's, yeah. 71043. Let's have a look at Smith's. Because I'm still seeing it like 50 quid off on Smith's before. Yeah, it's on Smith's. Yeah. So if that goes to 250,
Yeah, so it's
Even
on John
mine.
Lewis as well.
I might get another one. But I can't get either. I can't get both. I can't get Diagon Alley and that. It's a bit too much. I'll probably just get a Diagon Alley if it goes below 300 quid. That's like my
Strike point.
Yeah.
I feel like Diagon Alley would be the better investment.
Mhm.
Like, it's hard to say until it's retired because like shelf life and stuff does play a huge factor. But because of how different like the last Diagon Alley set was to this one,
Yeah.
you don't know how they're obviously going to do some form of Diagon Alley direct to consumer set in the next 15, 20 years, maybe, if they bring back Harry Potter. And
We're going to be on rocking chairs still.
Yeah. But they can put a spin on it, whereas like the Hogwarts Castle is always going to be the Hogwarts Castle, and it's always
Yeah.
that
but
one's so
then again,
classic.
it is a classic, yeah.
So iconic.
It is, yeah.
But
Yeah, I
then
think
again,
it's
it's
better.
also micro scale.
Mhm.
There's
So-
definitely better variants of
All the
pieces as well.
minifigures
Diagon
and
Alley.
stuff. Yeah.
And there's how many unique minifigures? 16 or something like that.
That's
So-
pretty
I
good.
can't remember. I have it
Yeah.
right here.
Because I think the minifigures alone at the minute go for like nearly 200 quid, which is like over half the price of the set. So you're just trying to get another 200 quid, 150 quid out of how many pieces is it? 5,500 or something.
Something like that,
So it's pretty easy.
yeah.
And I think those window pieces on Flourish and Blocks go for like 7
yeah.
quid each.
As well, like the Diagon Alley will appeal to Lego City builders, Harry Potter fans or not, whereas
Yeah.
you
'Cause it's
kind of limit
modular,
yourself
isn't
a little bit more with the castle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think either of them for the most part is going to be pretty safe, but
I feel
is-
Hogwarts has been on sale for too long as well.
It's been on the shelf for a long time.
Nearly
Since
4 years.
2018. September
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah. That's going to be on sale as well for another probably year or two, I'd say.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it'd be interesting because it's a bit like that with Star Wars as well, with like the Falcon and the Star Destroyer, like which one's going to go first? You'd think the Star Destroyer.
I think the Star Destroyer will go first. The Star Destroyer will be a better investment because I think it sort of invests the Falcon, because obviously everyone knows what happened with the last minute when it's $5,000. Everyone's like, okay,
Yeah,
we're just going to get Millennium Falcon. So I think it'll be slow to rise initially, at least.
yeah.
It's not going to go straight up. Then the Death Star has been on sale since 2016, and obviously before that since 2008, the other version.
Yeah.
And that's like nearly £500 now, isn't it?
Is it really?
On the aftermarket, yeah.
Wow.
And only retailed for 410, so it's shot up quite a bit.
I would be interested to see how, if they release a Moff Tarkin minifigure in like an affordable set, how that would affect it, because I feel like that's the only figure that we, other than like a really old Death or the really old Star Destroyer and then one Rebel set, I think is the only times we've got Moff Gideon, right?
Yeah.
Not Moff Gideon, sorry, Moff Tarkin.
Moff Gideon's cruiser?
Yeah, that would be right.
Wait, what?
Sorry, Moff Tarkin. So it would be interesting to see if he come out in like the an Imperial shuttle that was like £70 or £80, or like something like that. They've just done that, but like another set like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they will.
No, it's annoying though, because I really don't want to spend like 50 quid on.
How much it costs? It's only 50 quid.
It's something like that. It's like 40, 50 quid. I know you say that, Lauren, but it's a lot of money.
It is.
You have 2 special Monkey Kid bricks.
I do. No, I have 3. I don't mean to brag, but I have 3.
I don't need to brag, but I've got.
I'm sorry.
I have 2 of the storage heads that both came with the bricks, and then
You know what? Anything that gets that figure under 50 quid for you, I'm down for it.
I did not that long ago buy. I've been going through like a massive Star Wars hype recently.
Yeah.
I kind of did too.
Yeah, it's fun and it's expensive, but it's fun. But there was like a load of the older figures that I'd kind of missed out on, and I was just like, oh, so I went and bought Queen Amidala, you know, the Naboo one.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
How much was that?
100?
70?
It was about 70, I think.
That's about 100 USD.
Yeah. And then the same seller was also selling Zeb from the Ghost. And for so long, I didn't buy that figure because I thought one day I would just buy the Ghost. But I just left it and left it and left it.
Now, isn't it?
Even if you do buy the Ghost now, you have an extra figure.
Exactly. And I could just sell the newer, because I'd only buy a certain box, I think, at this point.
I think the problem is, I think Star Wars Rebels only really got popular towards the end.
Oh, for sure.
By that time, the Ghost wasn't for sale anymore, because it was only sale when they launched the series.
I mean,
so everyone was like, "Oh right, I actually care about this ship now."
Yeah. Well, I think everyone, like, at least for me, and I feel like this opinion was like quite well shared, was the fact that Rebels, a lot of people saw it as Rebels cancelled. Rebels was the replacement for Clone Wars when Disney took over, so a lot of people had a bit of bitterness towards it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I know I certainly did, and I didn't watch it until I think I started watching it around season 2, but I caught up, and I don't think I watched season 3 and 4 till like all the way through to maybe a year or 2 after season 4 finished.
Yeah.
Like I was really late getting into it, and I know last year in lockdown, I think a lot of people went back and watched it.
Yeah.
And obviously that's driven the price up to even like the Ezra figure that come in that like speeder bike thing.
Yeah.
Before lockdown wasn't all that expensive, but now it's like a £10, like an £8 or £10 figure.
I think lockdowns accelerated the aftermarket side as well, because I think the same thing's happened with Lord of the Rings. Because Lord of the Rings stuff was obviously still very expensive, but over the last year it's just gone ridiculous. I still want them to do Lord of the Rings sets again, but I don't think. I mean, there is a new show coming out, so there is opportunity for them to do so, but I don't think they will.
It's going to take a big revamp for them to get, I think, re-release a lot.
Because the sets are way ahead of the time as well when they release.
Yeah.
Where does this go?
So have you guys been buying much recently, or like so have you been holding out for?
I want to get the Batmobile and the Disney Castle, but I haven't got them yet. I've seen your story; it's on sale at the minute, isn't it, on Amazon? So
Yeah, I was surprised to see that go down so quickly.
yeah.
I have bought all the things.
You've been buying everything, have you, Lauren?
Just everything. I'll take one of these, 2 of these. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just throw that in there. I need to slow down so that I can actually afford parts for a plant like my actual mock that I may or may not be able to take to Brick Fair next year.
Oh, cool. I'm desperate to go to Brick Fair next year. Like, so desperate to go.
I don't think I'm going to make it to Bricks LA, but I know.
Although, like, they've again recently changed or like made it really unclear about traveling from America to the US, and like again, so now I was hoping to go in January, like, and me and Claire were talking about it.
Claire's listening. She's just like,
yeah. And it's just like, we were like starting to set out like a plan and things like that, and then it's all up in the air. But
well, working for a hospital, I have already had to ask for next year Brick Fair off.
Wow.
It
is awful.
Wow.
I hate everything, but I asked for it off, so they can't tell me that I'm like, I wanted this a year ago.
Yeah.
If you said to them you wanted next week off, would you be like, yeah, no?
No.
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
Minus extenuating circumstances of something.
Yeah,
a
like
very,
if you're ill or
life,
like that.
Life-altering event.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're like, unless you have a very good.
I have a life-altering thing I need to go to. It's called Brick Fair.
Exactly. I mean, listen, at this point, I have given them a year in advance. I'm taking off no matter what.
Yeah.
But
you can't say fairer than that.
You're going to get a lot of occurrences. Like, there are going to be negative consequences. Not that we ever fire anyone for those things. But.
Yeah. It would be ironic for them to like be so desperate for staff. You have to like ask for a year in advance.
You have no idea. Desperate. We are beyond desperation at this point.
I think I might come over in some like overalls or something, in some scrubs, and check my hand.
You know what? They give you a job, just like, right, you're hired. Get in here.
It's like, oh, I think I'm in the wrong place. Just turn up in full scrubs and everything. It's like
medical training is optional.
At this
I
point,
thought I was auditioning for a role.
Are you a pulse? Come on in. Great to have you. No, I got some. I bought some Star Wars staples because I want to redo the guest room in kind of like a Star Wars theme. So I wanted to have some very basic Star Wars sets that'll look good on shelves.
What sets are they?
Oh gosh, you're gonna make me go through this. I wanted Vader's castle because that looks really good. That's an excellent display piece.
Mm-hmm.
I got the AT-AT because I wanted it.
Another good set.
What else? I got the Cantina because I just wanted the Cantina.
I saw your story, Bright, with the
yes, my recent story. I also got the police station, and I got the Daily Bugle, and there was one more Star Wars there, and I can't remember. Maybe
someone's been doing the overtime.
You should have done a big haul video for it. That would have been good.
I probably should, just because, but we'll see. But I already had the Millennium Falcon and the X-Wing.
What, the big one?
Droid. No, just a small one. I wanted the small one. I have nowhere to put the big Frisbee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I want to spend that $800 elsewhere. What? You got the big Frisbee. We're gonna have the camel in November. We've just got the Dorito, the big Dorito.
I am.
Gonna be great.
I'm calling that the big frisbee now because Tommy keeps on saying the Star Destroyer is boring because it's just a grey triangle, and now I'm just like, well, the Falcon's
Grey
the grey,
Dorito.
so.
We've come up with alternate names for all of them, and that is how I feel. Except I still
think the Falcon is better than the big grey Dorito. However, you can just say that the Bugle's a big grey bar, but like, you know,
all the observations.
Big grey rectangle with some glass.
Yeah, slab of concrete, isn't it? That's all it is.
Yeah.
Concrete jungle.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, that's.
Oh wow, it's just a big collection of plastic. That's why I don't like it.
I want to do Harry Potter mods to them, Tommy. So no, I'm not doing anything Spider-Man.
What?
I've heard it's been done before by like somebody else.
Yeah, but it wasn't very good, so you could always top it.
Well, Rosie up here is gonna do. You know what? Putting 3 potion mistakes isn't good enough. Putting together 4 potion mistakes. So I should just put through 3 daily bugles.
No, we'll put 4 together. But I've wanted to do the Ministry of Magic mock series, but I want to do it properly, so it'll be like 5,000 to 10,000 pieces.
Yeah, you just have to like save up and just have the pieces as you go.
Well, I'll probably just put the money I get from YouTube would probably just put into that, and it'll just be like a part every week, and then it'll be like a 6-month series, so it's like affordable rather than just spending, God knows how much.
Blindly, recklessly.
Yeah.
Tommy, I think she's talking to you.
I could, if only I could donate like VIP points.
Yeah, that would be so good.
Apparently I have to use $100 in store. Like I cash that in at some point.
I think I've accidentally redeemed them in store before. I've just called up Lego being like, yo, I'm meant to be like online. I know, like, okay, we'll just change it. Yeah. So
I still don't mind going to my store. I'm probably just going to get another Chamber of Secrets or something. But
if you, they were really good to me. So I took a load out. I know the circumstances are slightly different, but I took my VIP points out because I planned to go buy something in store. I think it must have been like the Disney train or something. Mm-hmm. And then like the day or like a couple of days later, we went into lockdown. And so I was like, I can't use my points for the store's closed. So I was like, I contacted them. They were like, oh yeah, no, that's fine. We'll just put them back on your account and you can order online.
Yeah, and I think they've adjusted that 60 days thing because I definitely did it more than 60 days ago.
Oh, really?
Because probably of COVID and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but I just want to go ahead and like get it done with.
Yeah.
So there's something that I can easily buy like in store.
Yeah.
That's never a problem.
You don't have an expiration date, do they? If you don't redeem them, but as soon as you like redeem them as like a
if you redeem them, that's when that clock starts ticking. Apparently, I don't know what the new clock is.
I thought that if your account was inactive for more than a year, then they disappear.
Oh yeah, I think that's a thing, but like, yeah, I don't know what active means. That just means never log in for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine not buying Lego for a year? Insane.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody has screenshotted my video of just my sock and put it in the Discord. Yeah, there's a scene in the new video where I'm sat on the floor, and there's just my foot in the shot, and people are screenshotting my feet. No, it's Snazzy.
It's Snazzy.
It sounds like something Crow would do.
And they put exclusive Tommy C pants.
You know you've made it when people are fetishing over feet on the internet.
I said, never show your face, Tommy. You'll lose all of this. The mystery.
I'll just start showing like different areas.
Feet reveal 30K.
Your head in the thumbnail, so you know.
Forehead reveal.
Face reveal part 1.
Just do the nose.
Do a 6-part series on it. I've completely lost this piece. That's not good. Oh well, it's fine. I'll find it later. Yeah, I want to get into getting Star Wars sets again, but I'll probably only get UCS sets.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to get
Sounds
Slave
expensive.
1, but I can't bring myself to buy it considering I used to have it.
Oh, did you see? Oh, you sold it.
Yeah, but not a good price.
Oh, no. Wait, I feel like I heard this the other day. Like, did
You
someone bring
did.
this up in the stream a couple weeks ago?
It
Yeah.
It wasn't a great. I got 80 quid for it, but that's fine.
As long as you enjoyed the money off the
More the
top.
Mandalorian, right?
Are you talking about how you sold the Slave 1 for 5p?
It's 80 quid. This isn't too bad. I know it's like £350 now, but that's okay.
There was a buy it now on eBay before the Mandalorian season 2 come out, and it was £220.
Yeah.
And I thought, if I see one for 200, I'll jump on it. And then it just never went down. It just, obviously after that, it just went up and up and up.
It's such a good set as well. Like for today's standards, and it's 6 years old. It doesn't look 6 years old at all.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that seem to think it'll be remade. I think that's well behind.
No, absolutely no chance.
Like,
if
I'm really.
It'll be Boba Fett, I think. For some variety, but there's not much you can do with it. Like,
exactly, it's such a clean model, and it's a bit like, and as much as it pains me to say, the Imperial shuttle isn't getting made anytime soon in my eyes because of how well that model stacks up. Like, I don't know what they do to it to make it.
We can't go against ourselves. We can't outdo ourselves yet. We need to wait.
Exactly. They could curve the front of the cockpit a bit more, but even then, I don't know.
Yeah, and when you look at sets like the old ATST or the Directed Walker or the especially Vader's TIE Advance, which looks dreadful in 2021, those are sets which could easily see remakes now. So I think with a TIE fighter, the smart thing to do is have like a 4-in-1 type thing where you make, so you can have the normal one, Vader's one, TIE Bomber, the TIE Interceptor, all buildable in one set, in like a UCS set.
That would be cool. I like that concept.
Yeah. I mean, I would end up buying like 4 of them because of that, but it's that's why they should do it.
Yeah. I'm really, really interested to see if LEGO dive into this whole like recoloring thing in licensed themes like Star Wars. Like, for me, it makes total sense, more so than any of the sets that they've released at the moment, to do the recolors in Star Wars for certain things.
What recolors would you like to see?
What would I like to see?
I
mean, a decent place like the 20th anniversary Slave 1. I think they could do that they could do Jango Fett's one. You could do you could do like all of the starfighters, like the Jedi starfighters. There's tons of potential there.
Who do that thing as well, and the silver and blue and the black and orange as well.
Green crocodile locomotive, please.
That would be
cool. Is it actually in real life?
Yeah. There's two. There's a green one and there's a brown one. I wanted them to make the green one, and they made the brown one.
Have you looked at getting all the pieces for it, Tommy? Like, are the pieces available?
It depends what green you're going for. I mean, I think it would probably, like, the annoying bit is it would probably be in an like the dark green, the same as the Emerald Knight.
Yeah.
But one, dark green's really expensive, and two, they probably went with the brown to not make it too similar to the Emerald Knight. So if they went with a recolor, it would be nice, but I don't think it'll happen.
Yeah. I mean, I was looking today, like green 1x2 tiles are like £7 each.
Really?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I've noticed that green. I noticed that dark green seems to be coming up. Not obviously there's tiles and stuff, but like I have noticed they've been on the pad wall. Like a lot of people, like I've picked up like 1x2s recently. Some other different plates. Which is good. It's a good color to have. Some slopes as well.
Yeah, I mean, next time I'm going to the LEGO store, we've got like green, anything dark green, or like miscellaneous bricks as well. So the brick wall or the clearing it out.
Yeah.
I think they should I think they should do marble bricks more. Like the opal color. Like I think it would be such a like the mini Disney castle, like the blue on that is like a marbly color. It's like a really nice royal marble blue. If they did more colors like that, I think that would be really cool. They'd be expensive, but like
Is those? Oh no, they're opalescent, isn't they?
I was gonna say I don't know. I think they're opal.
Yeah, opal.
Which is like their word for like marbly, streaky stuff.
Yeah.
I'm curious if I own the
technical
most
definition.
Yeah.
I'm curious if I own the most Mysterio helmets coming up.
How come?
Just because
because of your yeah.
My prophecy thing. Like I've been buying them up and they're so expensive, but I'm like, this is ridiculous.
How much did those prophecy pieces cost, right? Because I'm gonna have to get loads of them when I do my.
No, I mean, which ones? The cheapest are the clear cylinders, and I don't know any of these names. Crystal balls sit around.
Yeah.
Like actual clear crystal balls sit around like 40 something cents.
Oh, that's not too bad. I thought it was going to be worse than that.
The clear minifigure head it's still more expensive than I thought it would be, because those are really nice, like the Remember All like base piece.
Yeah.
Then the
just
light blue, translucent clear blue minifigure head is more, but I really like those pieces to interdisperse with those. Mysterio helmet by far most expensive.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. It's like doable, but it adds up.
Yeah.
Which is why I like just the clear cylinders as filler. Like it makes it look like there's way more expensive pieces in there than there are.
Yeah. You ended up getting all the treasure pieces as well, didn't you?
Are you doing like all 9 departments?
Yeah. Oh, BFAB's here. There you go. Hello.
Hey guys.
I think we're banking on that set coming out, but obviously LEGO has other ideas. Well, there is another Harry Potter set coming out this year.
So you know how Brick Fanatics said that, and we all read the little article and stuff? I don't think that's legit.
It's not legit.
So is the promo still coming out?
I don't know anything about the promo. So Brick Fanatics decided, so they followed up the article a day later with, when we met Big, we mean they're doing a big, huge giveaway. And I'm like, they baited us.
They baited us.
So I don't think there's going to be another Harry Potter set.
Oh, sad.
I think they're just doing a massive giveaway.
Rosie is devastated.
I think we're all disappointed.
But I'm clutching at school.
Rosie, you got to give up your dreams of Gringotts.
We'd have heard
at least for this year.
Listen, I'm really impressed that the AT-AT hasn't leaked.
See the icon set diagonalities yesterday. Wow.
I'm surprised the AT-AT hasn't massively leaked to the public where my eyes would set on it.
Yeah.
How about
I am as well, actually. Because it's coming out sooner. It's like November 1st, right?
November 29th? Was it Black Friday?
Yeah.
Black Friday.
Oh, Lord. How would they do that?
So, we
had get a Black Friday sale then. That's how it works, right?
We
$800 down to like $799.
Yeah. $800.
If you spend £100 in store.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. I mean, providing it's minifig scale, I'm buying it. I'm well up.
Is this the AT-AT?
Yeah.
The AT-AT.
Yeah.
I just want to take a picture of it, like on a leash outside, like just once.
Great idea, Lauren.
That's it.
I'm
just gonna be that crazy woman on my block, and I was just like, "Don't worry about it. She's recently separated. It's okay. She's dealing with it really well."
If you started walking an AT-AT, you might get some questions.
Yeah, do that for
put little roller skates on it and just.
You should do that for a video, but then if your
No,
family saw you uploaded that, they'd be like, okay.
Now I'm
easily-
worried what Laura does with her cats, you know?
Listen, it still doesn't top what's happened at my family reunion, so it's fine.
Oh, no.
You need to start creating content from your family reunions.
No. I'm not related to these people.
Now I'm curious what goes on in your family
too.
reunion.
TLC would be contacting me going like, hey, you want a reality show?
I mean, at least your father, at least your grandpa, I mean, at least your uncle and aunt aren't also your parents' brother and sister. It's weird.
There you
So.
go. Yeah, BFAB.
I guess
you
it
go.
could be worse, right?
So is anyone getting the Titanic day one?
Oh, I want it.
I wanted to.
Same.
Day one, no way.
But not day one.
What's
No, I
giant?
won't be able to, like, it's one of those sets that, again, I will have to buy, store, and then when I have a house build.
Yeah, me too.
So I don't see the point in
Even when
buying
you
it
have a
anytime
house,
soon.
Tommy.
You've not got any
My
room for it now.
God.
It's not it's not that big, like width wise, but obviously length wise, it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, like you could
If you've
you
got
could
a
put it
shelf.
on a decent
Yeah.
shelf. Yeah. Yeah. I keep saying that there's certain sets I keep saying that where there's just like, I'll get that, and then when I have a house, then I'll do it, and then I'm just like, I'm never gonna be able to buy a house if I keep buying all this Lego. It's a vicious.
Very
circle.
good tech. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is the problem, isn't it?
It's called down payment.
See, if you get rid of your bugle mark and put your Titanic in that display case
Just-
upside down,
I was going to say,
Just on
like,
its side,
how's that happening, Rosie?
No, but Tommy,
upside down, you know.
you could do it as the mock as it's sinking with it up
Oh
in the
yeah,
air.
and you could do half of it
Snapping
underwater and half of it.
Oh, and see that's really good because I would only have to build half of it,
Exactly. Sell the
so
other half.
it saves me time as well.
It's going to be a
You
different
can sell
purchase
the other
isn't
half.
there, as well with the set, and I don't like. That's going to be. I feel like a lot of people are going to get the set not on day one though. So a lot of people are going to want the promo, but not
Wait,
a lot
there's
of
a
them are going to
promo?
receive it.
Is
I
there
think it's
gonna
the
be a
promo
promo?
with the Titanic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's the
What's going
promo?
on?
I haven't seen a promo.
I've seen that there's going to be a. Oh wait, is it
I
November
know there
1st?
was a lot of joke promos, but I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I've seen like the memes.
I know there's that creator thing for Black Friday, isn't there? Or is that November?
I'll have to
Oh,
double
there's
check.
the camera.
Oh, the camera's Black Friday. The
Camera's
camera's Black
Black
Friday. That
Spoiler
creator
alert.
car thing. Yeah, the creator car thing I think is November 1st, but I don't think there's a
Yeah,
specific
that
promo.
car thing.
Yeah, I don't think there's a specific promo, not that I'm aware of, tied to the
I
Titanic.
feel like I'm so out of the loop. That create a car thing. Is there's been just this much over Instagram
Isn't
that I'm
that
like,
really bad car thing that's on October's calendar
Yeah.
over here?
Yeah, I
It's
think
awful.
maybe it's October, not November.
It's bad.
I don't even know what the promo would be. Anyway, like you can't just give us the iceberg, so you're not going to do that.
What would
no, just buy the frozen castle, turn it round, and there you go, done.
you could put that one, and then you could buy the like smaller versions as well, and then you've got like a staggered ice
I
one.
mean, Lego encourages us to use our imagination, so they can't complain.
Tommy, if I loan you my frozen castle, would you buy the Titanic? And
Yeah.
have a crack?
I turned the frozen castle into the iceberg which killed 3,000 people.
But no, the video title can just be "Killing this many people."
in Lego form.
And then Tommy, you could be
Or a
sat
man
on the
has fallen into the ocean in Lego City.
and it's just you in the bathtub playing with the Titanic in the ice castle.
First of all, that's a very large bathtub. Second of all,
If you want to ruin your career, that's a good way to start.
You gotta have
Was
like in the
Brixie the
arms of the
first one
angel
to make
song
it
playing in the
to
background, you
actual
know.
test if it floats.
I was going to say, I think Brixie uploaded today. A
Yeah,
thing
he
of him in
did.
the
I was
pool.
just curious if he was the
It was
first
so
one.
I
It
don't
was the
think
race.
it's part of the video. I think he put it in like something that just like tipped over. And I'm like, okay, why am I watching this on my
I mean,
work?
it-
I'm
The
gonna-
box was right. Guys,
Yeah.
Lego said it first.
He literally put a disclaimer before. He's like, warning or disclaimer, this, that, and I'm like, okay, cool.
This video was created.
I
purely
kind
to
of like
have
glanced
fun.
through it on my work break. I was trying to find what to watch on my first work break, and for some reason I clicked on that video. So,
Do you know what? I could probably count on one hand the amount of Brixie videos I've watched in my lifetime. However, I did. There's this guy from the UK, and he's called like Red Bricks Productions, and he usually does like Star Wars content. So I've kind of been watching him a little bit, but he does these videos like "Welcome to the Lego Community," and it's basically like a sitcom style opening, and then he'll do like. It'll be like some part of their video, and then they'll freeze, and then the name will appear, and then it'll carry on. And the one he done for Brixie was when he took that toboggan down the hill. Have you guys seen that? And he just goes, "Oh my god, it's the most entertained I've ever been watching Brixie." And I'll be honest, I didn't think I would ever say that.
Okay, after some chores, one generic and one Tommy video later, I'm back.
I'm gonna have to find it because it's incredible.
That's funny. How? What?
Now, were they good videos?
I mean, listen, it's a hustle. I need content to fill time. I watch that in some Bricklink stores just for background. It's just like,
Well, you know what, Lauren? My views are really down, so feel free to watch my videos 100 times each.
The last video's done alright though, hasn't it? Considering it's on a fresh channel.
I mean, on the new channel, I mean, the video did okay.
wait, what's your new channel, BFAB?
You just said it, BFAB.
Oh, BFAB.
Yeah, we've been trying to get him to change his because like I hate having to like
Yeah,
write
his
down
marketing. He needs
Like
channel.
literally right now, if you type in BFAB, literally there's just a bunch of wrestling shit. Yesterday when I told people, yeah, my new channel's BFAB, literally there's like BFAB versus this person, BFAB versus that person.
Well,
So,
on your main channel, put on the channel section, the recommended, put your own channel. It's like this is my other.
no, I would never recommend my own content. It's horrible.
No, it's allowing people to use it because you're right. You can't actually find the channel yet because you know when you do search BFAB, nothing really comes up.
Well, on that channel, I'm posting every Friday. On my main channel, I think I'm going to post 2-3 times a week. So I'm committing to a certain amount of videos a week. So.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I was supposed to have a video out yesterday on the whole like ideas thing, and I'm going to kind of rant about the whole office situation. But I just scripted the video and I fell asleep, you know. So.
What's your rant about it?
You will know, Rosie, when the video drops.
You tease.
That's how I get an extra view from Rosie. You know, I'm desperate here. So. Now I've become irrelevant. This is the worst.
I think my last video's dropped down. It's like 3 out of 10 now, but my train video did well.
You know, Rosie, I'm so proud of you. Your average at like 2,000 views. Me and my average at like 500 now.
Yeah, but that's only because you stopped uploading for a while.
Rosie, I'm rooting for you to fail. No, I'm kidding.
Before that, you were getting quite a lot.
I mean, before that, when I wasn't vanishing for 3 weeks to a month at a time, I was averaging like minimum 2K views. And now, you know, like 2 to 5K views per video. Now it's just like 500 views. I'm like, shoot. But
yeah, I'd say under 2,000 views is a bad video, and then over 4, you know, I'd say over 4.
I am so proud of you, Rosie. Rosie, have you ever heard of the delete button on your YouTube channel?
Never.
It says delete this account.
Well, at least some of us got to click the, how long have you been following me? And just like, OG.
Oh, guys. I get to say it. So
Say what?
if BFAB's channel, the BFAB channel,
Yeah.
if he continues on it, which I hope he does, I can proudly say that I was the first subscriber on BFAB's channel.
But I can proudly say I was the second subscriber.
I can proudly say I was Lauren's first subscriber.
Oh, here we go, BFAB.
I think you first commented. I didn't know if you were my first subscriber.
Okay, maybe second, Lauren. Okay.
Lauren, do not give him that title.
I must have been early. I was talking to you, Lauren, obviously before you made the channel. Because we've just done the Discord calls all the time.
Oh yeah,
I
no, just
must have been
we.
early.
I don't
before
think I
you
knew
made
who
your
Lauren
channel.
was before I found her channel, because at one point I was literally going to AFOL and like going to new and finding new people, and literally that exact same day, like a couple hours after I saw that Lauren had posted, I'm like, who's this person? So
Who's this person?
Who's this person?
Well, it was really funny because I kept. I did nothing. Like I dropped off the face of the earth, and like I would just keep getting these random subscribers. Like, what are you all doing?
Because funnily enough, they want more content.
I
Yeah, you
guess.
still appeared on the streams and
Weird.
stuff, so you're still like,
Yeah,
you're not like
somewhere.
you weren't in the
you're still
community.
cared about in the community, Lauren. You know.
These are really.
It's tough being popular. Isn't it?
I can't. I know so much.
Lauren, just remember when you're famous, I need a shout out, please. Thank you.
Oh.
Please say brother from another Bricks channel. Thank you. That's all
You'll
you
be
have to
30 by then, so it's fine.
I'll be 30 by then. I'll getting 2 views a video. I'm like, come on, Lauren, help me out.
YouTube will only be for old people. Which
I can't wait till I'm a 40-year-old Lego YouTuber. I'm like, hey guys, brother from another brick here, doing the same content I've been doing for like the last 20 years.
For 11,000
My channel's dead. Thank you to 3 people who are still watching. You know, like.
Oh, TEK sent the link in the private chat. I need to watch
Mate,
this.
it's just save it for later, honestly, or you know, watch it now and react to it live on
What
stream.
am I watching?
I want to
Dude bit the dust.
Is that the proper faceplant one?
I
If it's-
just watched it in slow mo.
If it's not the proper faceplant one, you still got some to go. I think he does two.
Like he does two.
I think he does two.
Oh yeah. Here's the. Oh. Oh my god! Oh my god! That second one is awful.
welcome to the Lego.
I'm not even watching it, but just
That should be his channel trailer. Just that
right,
clip.
right. It's so funny.
Oh my! The dude bombed it down the hill and just landed on his face.
Oh, man.
What
It's
the
so
hell?
good.
6:30 to see it in slow mo. Just a time saver. There you go.
There you go.
Oh damn. Good stuff. It doesn't get any better than what you did. I did like, oh man.
Oh, and
So
6:40 for a nice zoomed in version.
good. He gets some.
I'm
air,
surprised.
man.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised the bobsleigh didn't like come and hit him in the face.
I know.
Like it was so close.
I know.
It's not even uploaded on Brixie.
I know. That's what I mean. I was like, as soon as I saw that clip, I was just like, I have to go
Gold.
find this. I need to go see the context behind this. Boy, was I not disappointed.
Did he hurt himself then? Is that like?
No, he
is
was fine. He went and he carried on snowboarding a bit after. He was fine.
Resilient. Those
I
Canadian-
would have loved to hear. I would have loved to hear like the beginning section to that conversation. Just looking him looking up the hill and going, "Nah, I could do that."
Well, he snowboards past it and he's like, "Oh, that's the jump I'm gonna hit later." And he does like a couple on the snowboard and then he takes the toboggan down it. And, oh man. Oh,
That's great.
that's in the like save it for a rainy day playlist of things to watch to make you.
What's the YouTube channel called that had the video on there?
It's in the private
Miss
chat. Before.
Brixie. It's in the private
Okay.
chat.
Can I
It's
just
the-
copy this link?
The
without
channel
leaving?
he's given to his wife, girlfriend, partner. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Wife? This is Brixie?
It's Mrs. Brixie now.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. Yeah. It's Mrs. Brixie.
He's literally changed that channel more than I feel like it was first like a vlogging channel, then it became Beyond Brixie or something, and now it's Miss Brixie. I forgot it. They keep changing it.
I mean, Miss
Mhm.
Brixie has one now too.
Is that not what this channel is? Has he not just handed that channel over?
It could
Yeah, he just gave it to her. Yeah,
Oh,
literally
so
like
she
a
renamed
couple
it.
days ago or a week ago or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it before, and I'm just like, I mean, I don't watch a lot. Usually, if I watch that, I'll just like binge it and just get caught up.
Yeah. But no, that face plant is beautiful. Like a gazelle. You fly through the air. Do you guys think Harry Potter will end next year then? Or do you think it's...
No.
I don't want it to, but it might.
There's
I
something
mean,
to really
even though
keep alive.
Rosie's video says that Harry Potter's ending in 2022,
it
I'm pretty
doesn't.
sure.
But I put a question mark there. So
Okay. Even though Rosie is
it's
lying
not
to
true.
everyone, I think it's still going. I think there's a DK book that got like the title leaked or something, and it was coming out in 2023. So I think that confirms that we have it till 2023.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it was like, I think it was like a name or something that was like published. It's like the book's coming out 2023. So I think that we have till at least 2023 for Harry Potter.
Well, I think on that video I made, I had like 100 odd comments,
Well,
all being
It
like,
feels weird that the anniversary
it's not
sets
ending.
would just end 1 year after. Like, not everything would be retired, discontinued, but like they put in all of this effort into 20 years, and then next year just like boom, gone.
I also feel like
did it
Harry
with Harry-
Potter literally has another like 5 years on it. I mean, that's just me, because what it made in the top 5 themes, they can keep reinventing Harry Potter, you know?
If they just like explore those later books, man, like give us what you used, like you made. But
I mean,
don't
didn't
think
they
will.
take some sets and like inspiration from the books without like using movie like footage? They kind of made their own thing.
That would be nice.
I don't think
been
we
a little
would
bit
though,
creative.
because the kids generally haven't read the books.
Right.
But
They just need to
these
really
days.
tap into the last 2 movies. And I think that with enough protest, I think that Lego
Protest.
might eventually give in, you know?
Where are we going to
it is-
protest, guys?
It is ridiculous.
We'll
that-
stand outside the Lego store with a sign, and we'll get 18 plus Harry Potter.
Thank you. Thanks, BFAB, for reminding me.
Yeah, no, it worked for the Osprey, right? It got canceled. 3 people stood outside a Lego store. They're like, "Yeah, no, we're not going to make this anymore."
No.
Like,
And then
feel like
Sans
the,
carried 1 round. Brick Fair. It's all complete. That was,
I feel like an 18, like a bit like they're doing with these Star Wars sets, like key scenes from the films that they're putting on like a black stand and then like elevating. I feel like the scene at the end of, I'm assuming the very last film, where like Voldemort and Harry are facing off, like I feel like that would be cool, and it's not.
bridge.
That's not.
Yeah, the final battle.
Yeah, as a capture, like that wouldn't be like ridiculously dark or like undoable. I mean, if you give it context, then yes, but like as a like a set with like a bit of a backdrop, a bit like a.
but I mean, I feel like Lego doesn't like Lego says they care about violence, but like, do you guys remember like the Jurassic Park set, like that dude's hand is like I think stuck there and there's like blood or so. Like Lego can't go. We're not all about violence. They made the freaking cannibal escape. Like come on, Lego.
Come on, like,
Well, the thing, I think it's more of an excuse. I refuse to believe that Lego hasn't got the creativity to make Deathly Hollow sets which in turn aren't too dark. Like they've done Deathly Hollow sets in the past. We've got a Battle of Hogwarts set in 2011. You've got other Deathly
where the
Hollow.
bridge literally explodes.
Yeah. Like I think it's nonsense really, but I just don't know what direction they're going, because obviously with
I don't
these,
think they know. Well,
with these
obviously they do
2018
because they have
2020 sets, we've got a big Hogwarts that's gone from the first film to the 6th film. They've already said they're not doing a 7th film, so that's done. They've done the 20th anniversary now.
But it would just be like Star Wars, and then like the Night Bus will become the Luke's land speeder, and like I genuinely think it will. I don't think Harry Potter, like BFAB said, it sold too well this time around for them just to cancel it on the with the 20th anniversary sets. I know that like people are saying, oh, they're retiring really quickly, but they did with the Star Wars anniversary sets as well. So
Yeah, it's just
I
a
was
sale.
also,
I've
like,
seen it for like £90 on Amazon, which is like for the Chamber of Secrets set, which is crazy. It's like 100.
I mean, the only one that honestly doesn't seem to be moving is the minifigs because, like, we were able to get. I mean, I didn't buy any, which I regret doing already. But they were 50% off on Target, which we don't really see that. You know, like that was crazy. Already?
Missed that.
How's it going?
So did I. Well, I could have bought it. Then I'm like, you know what? Looked at my bank account. I'm like, 50 cents can't buy this, right? And then
that's a responsible decision. I should have gone. I wanted to go to Target to see if they had any like hanging around, but I don't think they did.
It's a missed opportunity.
It's hard to find
50
them
for a 120 thing like that. Like me passing on that, knowing I could have bought it, hurt. But I'm like, let's be an adult right now. So.
I just don't know what we're going to do because you can't extend 20th anniversary really past the 20th anniversary.
Well, I mean, Rose, they
Oh,
remake
Lego
a
will
lot of
try.
like
I
they
mean,
just gotta keep redoing
you
old
can.
stuff.
It's 20 years. It's 221.
Also, Fantastic Beasts comes out next year. Like again, the sets did not sell whatsoever, but they could make more sets if they wanted to.
No, they could like sprinkle in like 3 or 4
Secrets of
sets or something.
Dumbledore.
And then
You get to see Jude Law in a 3-piece suit more.
What I think they'll do to that is they'll add it to the CMF. So we had a CMF series in 2018, 2020, and obviously the next one will be 2022, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, next year there's supposed to be 4 series, which is really weird. So they we went from 16 to 12 minifigs, and now Lego goes, we're gonna give you 12 series, 3 each, and now we're getting a 4th series next year. So it's kind of interesting.
That's the same amount of figures, isn't it? So like,
yeah, it is.
It's just
so it's like
gives
what
them
was the point
opportunity
of that?
to do. Well, it gives them opportunity to do another theme.
I mean, it does, but I feel like, for me, as somebody who's been collecting for a while, it kind of bothers me because, like, you go for, 16 for all these years and then you change it, And Lego's like, it's because kids can't either afford it or they like to complete things. And I guess I see that, but I don't know.
The only thing that's going to annoy me is the fact if, both the Harry Potter series have both been 16 minifigures. I know the first one had 4 Fantastic Beasts figures, making it 21, but, if they didn't do 16 Harry Potter figures again, I don't know what I'd do because I've got all my figs displayed in a nice case. I've got a third row waiting for another 16
I would
figs.
rather have another CMF.
If they do 12,
we need a Disney Series 3. That's what we need. Series 2 did not sell as well in the States, but Series 1 sold amazing. Disney Series 1, I still remember you could not find
back
any
and collect them all. I haven't got them all yet.
Yeah, same. I'm missing all of Series 2. I got one on clearance, but I need to go back and get them too. But for me, the issue that I have with Series 2 is you have the Huey, Louie, Dewey person or whatever. Those guys took up a lot of the spaces, and then you had the Chipmunks. And I wish they would have used that space for other characters that were kind of popular,
Yeah, there was a lot of, and even Minnie and Mickey were a bit of a cop out. I know they're different from the Steamboat Willie characters, and whether they were going to do them anyway. I do. It does make me wonder if they had planned to do those, and then the Steamboat Willie Ideas set come out, and it was kind of tied in.
Timing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's annoying because they're so they could have made so many different minifigs. Disney is such a huge franchise, and I think a lot of Disney fans would have appreciated us not getting the Chipmunks again, or the Minnie and Mickey. But if you want Steamboat Willie, right? Even if the variations are a little bit different, you're buying it because you want Steamboat Willie, you want the minifigs. Yeah. Why throw them in a minifig series? I feel like they killed some sales for the boat for that reason.
Yeah, but that's what Tech's saying. It might have just been really unfortunate timing because they probably would have had those figures planned for what?
I think had you had Minnie and Mickey that were from Steamboat Willie, and then had you not had the repeat figures like BFAB said with Huey, Dewey, and Lou with Chip and Dale and stuff, then it starts to look like a newer CMF series, and there seems more variation. Yeah. I think the fact that they did all of them. That's half the series.
I think they missed an opportunity with not giving us more princesses. They really did.
Or villains.
They did that too. Well, I mean that's kind of something that's the whole villains thing is a whole other thing. It happens in the Marvel one this year as well. There's no villains; it's all heroes.
Yeah. Although the villains that we did get for the Disney series have been insane.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why I'm so annoyed that they didn't do more like princesses and like quote unquote normal characters.
I wanted a Belle minifig,
you and the rest of the world.
Well, I know it's hard to admit, guys. I wanted a Belle minifig.
Well, like imagine like a rubbery piece, like the Doctor Strange cape that's just come out, but like as a big sort of like big dress piece.
Yeah,
like that's what I imagine.
And the frustrating thing is they've done most of the hair molds in the princess line. Mm-hmm. Like they've done Merida, they've done hair for Merida, they've done hair for Snow White. I just don't see why they've done Tiana as well, though I'm not 100% sure that was exclusive to her. But yeah, it is frustrating because a lot of it was there for them to do. But okay.
I think we'll still get a Disney Series 3. The question is, will it be this year or will it be next year? You know, that's kind of. And then if we get 12, like that's gonna suck. But that's gonna really limit like what iconic characters we're gonna end up getting.
If we don't get Sorcerer Mickey, all hell is breaking loose. Like I honestly don't know who
100%. No, I'm with you on that.
They do now.
I'm
100% with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I bought a fake one at Brick Fair, but I want a real one.
I'm happy. It gives me hope because they've done like the unique molds for the 4+ sets. That they will actually do like a proper mold piece. I thought that they would do like some weird hat that would like cut out part for the ears, and that you can put in the peg of the top of the Mickey head. But yeah, so that makes me happy that they would probably do a new mold for it.
Also, yeah. I'm watching this Brixie thing. Poor dude. Why would you put that on the internet?
I'd put that on the internet.
Viral.
No, I'd be embarrassed. Dude, I'm embarrassed at like 95% of the things I've done on the internet. Like, that would be like, oh, this is worse.
Well,
I know, Lauren. I'm a douchebag. I know.
Different context.
I'm trying to be more normal on the internet because a lot of the shit that I've said, I'm just like, fuck, why did I say that? Why did I do that? You know? So.
Also, I'm really enjoying Claire's absolute obsession with Disney.
I know, me too.
It's just shifted. Full Disney.
She's completely gone in on it, and I love it.
What did she get that was Disney? I know she's been really getting the friend stuff.
We're just gonna have to wait for a haul because who knows?
But then Elise has been the same. Like she got the new Disney Castle on October 1st. She got the big Disney Castle like literally 2 days ago.
Yeah, she sent me that the other day. I was like, yeah.
And we're super excited. My mum also bought the castle as well, so that's 2 castles this month.
Oh my god!
Which you know,
points VIP points are looking good.
Yeah, exactly. So like I
can't wait for Tommy's mock video combining 2 Disney castles.
Yeah. I might be able to finish the back.
You must have like 100 quid worth of VIP points.
I totally need to buy that set before it retires. If I don't, I'm gonna hate myself for it.
Well, I was looking at the box because obviously it's one of those sets that, again we're saving the big Disney Castle. I love all of the references. There's like the 2 little frogs in the corner, and I'm like, oh, it's a reference. I understand that reference.
It's a reference.
Yeah, there's like the Sorcerer Mickey hat at the back.
Yeah.
The clock is like just before midnight.
It's such an amazing set, but like there's a little bit of me that like kind of wishes that the blue parts were that nice new color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the other thing is as well, like again going back to the like recolors and stuff, because now they've changed the color of the castle. I would die to see them like redo that castle.
Well, I mean, I don't even think they need to do that. Imagine if they just gave you a pack with like most of the blue bricks.
Yeah, but Tommy, that's not going to sell.
No, there's no way they could do that.
Well, yeah, unless they remade the Disney Castle, which I don't see them doing.
I'm absolutely okay with them releasing the same set and recoloring it. Like, I would buy it.
Yeah, that's how.
I mean, with what they're doing with the other sets, like the cars and stuff. I mean, who knows? If there's enough demand, they totally could do that. Like, make you choose different options.
I think I'd be annoyed if they did that, but only because I've just bought the big one.
No, this means you're gonna be forced to buy 2 of them, Tommy. You're like, well, I want this one and this one.
Thing is, though, if they brought that out, if they bought the, with like the original Millennium Falcon, right? People want it because it's just the original one.
Yeah.
Do you think people would be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy the old one"?
Yeah.
But even though the new one's way better.
100%.
I think in time, in like 3 or 4 years' time, they will, but not straight away.
I have 5 Hogwarts Expresses, Tommy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It happens.
What, the same ones or the each version? Yeah.
Oh, each version.
Well, I'm talking if they just
Even though I
changed the
want more
blue.
carriages.
If they didn't change the build at all
current
and they just changed the blue.
But the thing is, then if they're changing the blue, they've also kind of got to change the gold.
Not really.
Because
One...
it depends what they're basing on. Well, I mean, they didn't. So this new castle that come out, right? The bit the part that's white should actually be pink. They've actually changed the color pink, and the spires that you're talking about, Tommy, are like a paler blue, like these opal pieces. But the original one was like dark blue, like that one. So it depends what one they're going to base it off of, or if they're just going to go for like.
Are they? I don't know because I'm not clued up on all my Disney worlds and lands. Are they the same castle?
No.
Which?
Disney World is based off of Cinderella. Disneyland is based.
No, as in like the set. I know there's differences between the parks, but like, is the mini Disney castle set and the big Disney castle set based off the same castle?
Oh yeah. Just the only difference is the color. Let's say the Disney World for 50 years they painted the castle. They did a repaint of the castle. So it's based off of the same castle, yeah, but this one's based closer to the new paint job that they did it.
Interesting. You know what I just remember? But they do have the small Disney castle. You know what I can't afford, guys? The small Disney castle.
Yeah.
I really regret not getting the train though. Like it's gone
Wow.
now.
I mean, it kind of sucks that it didn't sell well. Like literally now that you
The Disney
like.
train?
Yeah, no, it didn't sell. Like I know, like within the first month, it was like 30, maybe 2 months, 30% off in the States, which was crazy because Lego usually doesn't run deals like that unless the set is not doing well. I think though, like once you release Goofy in that the 4+ set, the 4+ Mickey sets are amazing. I need to pick up some. They're amazing.
We have a few of them. I don't
once you
know.
release Goofy in that set, what's the point of buying the train now? You know, even though it's not the OG version.
I want to build a mock of the Disney train because I love this. I love the big set, but the only reason I want it is for the train, and it's not accurate. Again, I don't care about the station. I don't care about it. Nobody likes stations. They like trains.
I like the set. I feel like it's a good set. I feel like though, here's what Lego screwed up on, right? You release the Disney Castle. It's so iconic. Everyone wants it. Then you release the train after that. Like the train can't compete. It's not like a fair game to that. And then like they release the Frozen Castle, which appeals to a whole new audience. It's a gorgeous build. Like I think in my opinion it goes Castle. The Disney Castle, the Frozen set, then the train. So like, why I feel like a lot of people think kind of like how I do when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah. I do, but I think over time people will look back and go, actually, that train was.
It's really nice set.
Oh, the station! I've never been so satisfied as putting a load of the red masonry bricks on top of each other. Like building those up is just incredible.
Yeah, the reason why the station didn't sell well is not because it's a bad set. It's just because it's released at a £300 price point.
Yeah, exactly.
It's exactly the same price as the Disney Castle. So if you're looking which one to get, everyone's just going to get the Disney Castle.
See, I was about to say, I think in the States, the castle is 50 more. I think in the States it's 50 more. But I think that if they would have discontinued the Disney Castle and had the train on the market, obviously people would buy the train. Yeah, but I think having them both on at the same time is not a good idea for the train.
Oh, my store still has it. Gotta go back.
Do it, Lauren. Go.
So I think people obviously just went, okay, we'll get the castle, we'll get the train some other day, and then that's retired, and people it's kind of retired.
I think the Disney train is good to invest in my eyes, because I feel like it's going to be one of those things that people miss out on.
120 quid more than retail.
Do you guys remember Apocalypseburg? Like how like at Amazon, like I think after a couple months it was like 35% off because no one was buying it, and now it's worth a crap ton of money because people who missed out on it, they kind of want the set now. I think that's going to be the same with the train. I think Tech kind of brought up that point, which is a really fair point. You know, like people are going to look back and be like, "Yo, this was cool." You know, like why didn't we get it? We have to go get it.
So, yeah.
Well, it's the same with the Christmas train as well. It seems like Lego has a problem with trains.
Tommy's
You know,
gonna
I
don't know
saw,
what
I
Tommy's
saw a
doing.
really good video.
Box of
I
shit.
can't remember who did this video. I can't.
Oh, the
remember
one
who
by
did the video.
Rosie Alpaca?
No, it wasn't the one
Yeah.
by. It wasn't by Rosie. It was someone else.
Oh, isn't that
Uh,
YouTuber that got 100,000 views?
Yeah, it's going to kill you, by the way.
Well, I was hoping that you would pick up on what I was trying to put down and not think it was me.
Yeah. The guy literally copied and pasted my video. Okay. Yeah.
Is his video doing well? That's the question.
No, it's not. It's
Oh.
got like 200 views or something.
My next BFAB video is going to be like, we need more trades in 2022.
Oh my
I'm
God.
telling you, it's going to blow up my channel.
I think
Tommy,
if Disney, listen, an Epcot Monorail would do
Oh,
really well.
no.
Hey, monorail all the way.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
so
It'd be
good.
really good. And you could get like, I don't know, I think a good promo would be just the little Epcot ball somehow
Oh,
done in like
yes,
Technic.
yes, in like this sort of scale.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
It would be Tech's dream to put them next to each other.
Oh, it would be amazing. Like I've got this mock. Have I got it out? But there's I built this mock last year of like a architecture style.
Oh yeah, I've
the-
seen that. I've seen it.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, if Lego did official ones, that'd be so good. Because they've even got that the 1x1 like pointed piece,
Mhm.
like the four
Four corners. Yeah.
yeah, that's it. They could just cover like a fit in that, and that would look amazing.
Would be interesting to do. And what would it need to? It would need to be in white because it looks like a white.
Since we're
golf ball
talking
or silver.
Disney,
Yeah.
I totally
Or
forgot
light
about
gray.
the Mickey and Minnie set. I totally forgot that existed.
Oh, what, this one?
The buildable figure.
Yeah,
Yeah, this one that I've got down here just conveniently next to my bed.
That one I haven't built it. I mean, it looks good. I just totally forgot it existed for some reason. And then when y'all
Yeah.
were talking about it, I'm like, wait a second.
I see
There's
it
a
in the background
Mickey
in
Minnie
Emily's
set.
videos. so I
That
have
set,
mine.
my brother has that set. It's a very nice set.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
They're
them.
huge. They're so like the box does not do them justice in how big they are.
Y'all need to stop praising it, but I might end up buying it.
No, genuinely, it's one of the like if my brother
Tommy,
didn't have it,
stop!
I'd be
I'm
buying
broke.
If I didn't have it, I'd be buying it.
it. Yeah, 100%.
I'll go with Disney Castle first. Like, I think that's
Yeah.
the next
Oh,
large
yeah.
Like
that I
Mickey and
would
Minnie
buy.
and
Yeah, that
That's
those,
almost
the Mickey and Minnie will be on sale for another year at least, I reckon.
I hope so. I think the castle is going to be like the Death Star, where like literally the set doesn't retire for like another 2-3 years. I think it's iconic enough and it sells well enough where Lego's going to keep it on the market as long as possible. But I don't want to be that guy that misses out on it and then has to pay $1,000 to get it and then hate their life. You know, like
Yeah, I agree with you. It'll be on sale. I mean, it says it's due to retire at the end of next year, but I think it'll be extended again.
for the Mickey and Minnie or the Disney Castle. Disney
the
Castle.
Disney Castle, yeah.
Oh, I don't want to wait till that. I'll buy it.
I
before
hope
this year
not,
ends.
because I bought it based on the fact that it was going to retire it this year.
We'll see.
It won't retire this year. They'll keep it out for the
Yeah,
50th
100%.
anniversary.
It's going to be minimum December 25th. or
Well,
whatever it's
I
called.
thought based on the fact that they were bringing out a smaller version of it, they wouldn't want two on sale at once because
Oh,
why
so
would you?
You know
Why would you
No,
buy
because the
the big
smaller
one
ones-
and this
Both
is smaller?
of them.
The smaller one doesn't change anything because the people look at it,
Yeah,
they go to the
it just
Lego
seems-
store. You have your
seems like
your mom and dad, typical parents walk in the store and like, oh my goodness, look at this set. It's a Disney castle. They buy the set, then they look below it and they're like, wow, there's a mini Disney castle. I guess let's buy this too. That doesn't mess up sales for that, you know? Like
Yeah, it's just done the same with the Batmobile. We've just got a 35 quid one and a 200 and whatever quid one. You
Yeah.
know?
Lego probably looked at things and go like, wow, this Disney castle's selling like crazy. How about if we had a smaller version for people who couldn't afford the set? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Or people that don't have room to display this.
Yeah,
That too.
I sort of wanted the tumbler. I probably wouldn't have ended up getting it, but I did kind of want to get it. But now this new one's come out, I'm just like, okay, that'll do me. That
Oh, the
itches
older.
my,
You were going to get the older one, or you were?
no, the new
No,
big
he was
one.
thinking about getting the one that coming in November, the big UCS
Oh, the
one.
big. They're just
So
gonna
this small one scratches my itch for it, and it does me £35.
Yeah,
And there's
I was-
me buying both of them.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I was a bit like, because I wanted to, for ages, I wanted to get the older one, but I was
Yeah,
just
me
like, I
too.
don't care enough to justify spending on it. So when they said about the
Yeah.
big one, I was like, oh, perfect, I get that then. And then they've done this smaller one that looks insane. I'm just like,
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
brilliant
Yeah,
set. I'm
just-
really happy with it.
£50 quid
that
I'd
just
say and get that.
scratch the itch, like you said.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I want it because I'm a big like movie car
Yeah,
person, and like
But you
the
don't like
create.
the Dark Knight though.
No, I don't. But the creator
like
cars, I've got like it.
DeLorean,
I this is the only thing in my life that I'm actually completionist
Ghostbusters.
about. Like I've got so many creator cars, the like big scaled creator cars. Like as long as it scales with it, I'll be buying it.
yeah.
Like I don't care what they bring out. If they did an 18 van, I don't like the 18. If they did it one in that scale, I'd be buying it.
You don't want to be a completionist, Tommy. It's like a disease.
It is.
Well,
like-
I mean, only for that
Coming
one
from a
specific thing.
completionists.
It's like an
Yeah.
incurable cancer. Like once you have it, it just never goes away. And like,
No.
I mean, like I say, it's just
As
that one
long as you
specific
limit
thing.
it, right? One specific thing.
Yeah.
You know, it just so happens to be one of the most expensive things, but
Yeah,
like
because
it's
at least it's not like
Nah.
Harry Potter or Star Wars, where it's like how many sets of Harry Potter have
Well,
been this year?
put it this
26.
way. I was upset when I couldn't get another Ghostbusters Ecto 1. Tech, you know when you messaged me being like Ghostbusters Ecto 1 like half price?
yeah,
I tried buying it just so I could have another one, so I could make the Afterlife version and
Yeah.
the normal version.
yeah.
Like I couldn't get
really
one, my
tried
hands on
buying
one.
it.
I couldn't do it. Elisa tried as well. Nothing.
I would
Like-
go like, so I picked that up for literally like, it was so weird because it hadn't that long come out. Like it was maybe like what did it come out? In, like, 2
Well, it
months,
must
I
have been a
think?
bug, you know. There
Yeah.
was no way that was legit, and then they
Because
realized and was like, "Oh crap, stop sales on this." Because by the time you messaged me it, I couldn't buy it.
Yeah, so me and my mum were literally in the kitchen probably 2 days before, and she was saying like, "Oh, is there anything that my brother would want?" Because it was his birthday in August, and this must have been in like the June or something, and it came out in like May. And she was just, I was like, "Well, there's the Ecto one, but it's like she wasn't looking to spend that much because she'd already bought some other stuff." And so I said, "I'll keep an eye on it if it ever goes on sale." But honestly, it's not that long come out. I think it's quite popular. I don't think you'll get it under £100. I think Costco would just put it down to like 150 or 160.
Yeah,
And I was
Smith's
just like,
right
I
now it's 130.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think you'll get it below 100 or like even below that before his birthday. And then a few days later, it was like £93 or something. I was like, what? It was like buy straight away, and I was like, "No, I bought it for you. You don't have to worry about it." So that's it. he was well pleased with it. He loved
Yeah,
it.
I want to get so it's one of the things I want to do for a mods video. So
Yeah.
I want to round when the film comes out. I want to take my Ecto 1 or buy another one. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
And I want to build the original one as if it was like pristine and from the original films.
Yeah.
And then I want to build the Afterlife version, but swap out quite a lot of the bricks to tan.
Mm-hmm.
And put the ladder on the other side, because obviously the two cars are different.
Yeah.
Even though they're the same car, they have slight aesthetic differences.
Yeah.
Because of the time period and stuff. And then I'll have 2 Ecto ones.
I would. My suggestion is remodel your one that you've got, and then you have the number bag experience to rebuild the original.
Well, yeah, that's probably what I'll do. But like, especially because I just drove mine into a wall.
Nice.
Purposefully
or intentionally or?
Well, I mean, I was pulling it with a string to make it look good for this advert that I just did. Like the video came out during the stream.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
I was
Tommy,
pulling
no
it.
self promo. You cannot be stealing.
I'm sorry, BFAB.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
subscribe
want
to
to
the-
do yours to
subscribe-
leave?
Subscribe to DZ Studios. So I was pulling this string I was pulling the string, and we did it outside, and we were doing it on the tarmac bit that we have outside, and round the tarmac is all just like all of the walls are made of like just solid concrete. And so we pulled it along. I was obviously holding the camera, and we pulled it along, and it just went full on straight into this wall.
Is it damaged?
One of the bricks is, yes. So I now have to find that brick or replace it.
It's a business write-off.
And also, we broke the lighting kit for it.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Because so there was this one shot where it came through like a door, but to not get the person who was pulling it in shot, they had to like climb on the kitchen counter. And as they pulled it, it meant the car was like slightly off to the left instead of straight, and it went full on into a door frame.
See,
and
I didn't have any sympathy for you hearing this.
The entire lighting kit from the whole lighting kit from the bottom just ripped off.
Oh, dear.
And I could fix it, but at the same time, it's like installing one lighting kit is a painful experience. So like,
so Tommy, the question is,
yeah,
was the collab worth it after all the damage that was done?
I hope so. It's not really had enough time yet to simmer, but the trailer ended up being really cool. And like I say, I'd have to remove the lighting kit anyway to do this mod thing that I want to do.
So in short, what you're saying is next time it goes on sale, let you know, yeah?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, cool. Glad I know.
Because like I'm at a thing right now. It's like, do I pay full price and use my VIP points to get more money off, or do I try and wait for it to go on like less than 130 quid via Smiths or something?
What you've got to outweigh is like, so basically the way I kind of see it is like, if you can get a set if you're prepared to wait, and I know some things, especially when you're content creating, it's a lot harder, but like if you think that you can get it for like more than 10% off, or the value is worth it to you to have it straight away, then buy it through Lego. But if you're prepared to wait a little while and sit on it, then don't bother buying through Lego, because it's gonna go cheaper. Always more, like you can almost always guarantee it's gonna be more than 10% off if another retailer stocks it.
It's currently 150 on Amazon right now.
Well,
Yeah,
I think in Smiths it's 130. At least it was when I checked the other day.
Yeah, I think Black Friday Amazon will at least.
Oh,
that's a good time to buy.
That's a good
it,
shout.
actually.
To be
Yeah.
fair,
Yeah,
That's a good
it's been out for long enough. I mean, they had a good enough there when they had
Cases
it.
for them all, though. Tommy,
yeah, it's
you've got all the
150 everywhere at the moment.
Yeah, but that's a standard price. So when it comes to people going sales, people will go lower than that. Like other competitors will go lower than that to try to shift it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should get in contact with Wicked though and get all the display cases for all the cars.
Mm-hmm.
I've already got like an idea of what I want to do for the display. The only problem is, right, so like a lot of what Wicked do, which is really good in like one aspect, but not just not good for me, is they have the specific cases for the cars. The way I want to display my stuff when I have them all set up is I want them in like a line of like, like GTA garage style.
Yeah.
I want them all in like a line like that. And if I do it in Wicked Brick cases, they're all going to be on their stands and like in different sized boxes, which is really good in one respect if you've only got one. But if you've got multiple, then it's just not what I'm looking for. So what I'm thinking about doing is getting some of their big cases, just sort of standard, can put whatever you want in cases, and doing it that way. So long as I have one from the biggest car will fit, I can just order the same case and do it over and over again.
I wonder if you can get the background separately, like custom fit, if that makes sense.
I could probably talk to them and see what I could do, kind of thing.
Yeah, the backdrops are so cool on them.
That's like, Tommy, how many of these cars are you thinking of displaying at this point? Like,
well, I mean, I've got the James Bond car. Like currently, I have the James Bond car. I have the Ecto 1. I have the 1989 Batmobile. If I get another Ecto 1, that's another Ecto 1, and then the Tumbler. So that's already 5.
Yeah.
I don't have any I don't have the Mini. I don't have the T2 camper van. Like that's not included. It's only movie cars.
Movie cars. Yeah.
So like, I have to be prepared for them to release a car that's like my logic is if they don't make something bigger than the Tumbler, which I don't think they will. So long as I get a case that'll fit the Tumbler, I can get pretty much the same case and it'll fit any car.
But would you at that point, like if you're displaying that many and you want to kind of line them up, would a coffee table be better and you use the wicked brick stand?
I mean, maybe it depends. It depends, honestly, how we interior design the house.
Yeah.
Because like there was also one idea of me building like a chest of drawers unit kind of thing with them built into the unit.
The other thing that I've seen, and it was one of the first like Lego storage videos I come across. These I think it was a woman. She made these boxes, and they each had one of the big. I think she mainly had the Technic cars, but they had boxes, and they kind of like offset stack them up, and it looked really good. And they put lights in it. The other thing you could do is like a around your, if you were to have like a built-in TV unit that you could like span across the whole wall, and you could have like.
See, I was thinking the TV unit thing myself, but then the Titanic came out. And now that's been replaced with Titanic. So
you could have the Titanic across the top and then the cars down the side.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I like that idea. I'll consider that.
Or even the Titanic along the bottom underneath. But yeah, like.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Titanic along the bottom underneath.
Yeah.
And then obviously, and then behind on like the main wall where we're gonna display most of our stuff. Obviously, have like a chest of drawers, because most people do in their like living rooms anyway, just to store stuff. Like there would be like an additional section added to the drawers that would basically be a big glass box.
Yeah.
That they all sat in, and then it would be on an automated timer. So when it hit like 9 p.m., all of their headlights turned on softly.
Oh, that's so cool.
Nice.
So like none of the like siren stuff on like the Ghostbusters car, because I think that would be too distracting. But like
imagine that at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Every hour. like
the rear lights and the headlights just come on from like 7 p.m. till like 11 p.m. Because like I'm all about the subtle lighting on Lego. I think it looks really nice. Like obviously with the Ghostbusters car, it's nice to have like all of the sirens lit up, and it looks really good for certain aspects. And I'd like that option if I wanted to, but when it goes into its final display home, I'll take all the lights out of the sirens and stuff, use them in other projects, and then only keep the headlights and the rear lights lit up.
Yeah.
And like I think it's going to look really good on things like the Tumbler, where I'll have like the blue headlights. And then obviously the 1989 Batmobile will have the like engine at the back, because the Batmobiles have a jet thruster, which is really practical on the roads. That all lit up, which I think will be pretty cool. And the good thing about the creator cards is they're so big that like the lights just sort of slip in.
Yeah.
It doesn't really affect anything, which is cool. But like I want to have space for like future expandability. So if they release like a DeLorean or a kit car or something like that, then I have space to just scooch them over a little bit and put them in. Like imagine, if they did a kit car with the like light on the front that sort of went back and forth.
Yes.
Like I would love that.
Yeah.
I've even got a sequence effects board literally for that if it comes out.
Yeah. How do you plan to display all your trains?
It's a good question. I'm listening.
Well, in terms of trains, the only ones I currently have are the Hogwarts Express mock and the Crocodile Locomotive. The Crocodile Locomotive will have its own separate home, but then I want to have a wall in my office space for just sets I've designed.
Cool.
So like the Hogwarts Express will go up there, the little Dalek mocks that I've done will go up there, the Bumblebee will go up there. the chessboard will go up there. Like that will be kind of be my own featurette wall, which I think will be quite. And then if I do anything, I'll put it in that space rather than sort of the quote unquote main Lego display space.
Yeah. Are you like actively planning on moving soon then, Tommy, or is this just like a
dream?
Yeah, if it's just a fever
Well, I
dream.
mean, we want to be out. We want to be out by like mid next year.
Okay.
So like,
Same
I don't know
sort
if that'll happen, but
Yeah.
it would be nice to be out at that sort of stage.
Yeah.
So that's like the goal. So right now it's like choosing really, really sort of decisively of like what we're planning on buying and stuff
Making
like
your
that.
list of what must we have.
I think
and
that's
what
the
we
reason that
want.
I'm currently like liking the whole Lego Leaks aspect of things at the moment, because it really makes me decide what I'm going to buy.
They will come around to it eventually.
Exactly.
Wow, you actually came a lot around. I mean, before you're like, yo, I'm anti-leak. Screw the
Well,
leak.
I am, but like right now, as a content creator, it's helping me decide what to buy and what not to buy.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because like I can leave stuff like the Titanic for now, and the AT-AT because I know they'll be around for 5 years. Like,
Yeah, I reckon it'll say like £100 off as well, and within the first year, maybe. We'll have to see. That's fingers crossed.
But like, it's why I'm not buying the Hogwarts Castle. You know, I need to save that kind of money for other things.
Yeah.
Don't
But
say
then
yeah to that, Rosie.
I mean, he's not. He's definitely getting
I was
it.
about to say, Rosie, didn't we all agree to pitch in like $20 or something?
Exactly. I'll pitch in 50.
No, I told you.
I'm too cheap. I'll stick with 20.
Okay,
Listen,
70.
Joanna's members came together and got her the we got her the icons and the
I was actually thinking of doing something similar, but I don't know. Like,
and the
if we
Jurassic
could get
and
like,
Dominus Rex one.
yeah,
BFAB Samus.
We'll club together and get him the tumbler or something, and he can do a
The 35 pound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the £35 one.
but 50p each, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And they do
Somehow Rosie pockets the money and buys another
You
one.
never see him again.
But like, I was thinking about like even because we went to the Lego store literally the other day. Like we were looking at everything. Which, by the way, Rosie, you're wrong about the Mario block. It's actually quite big.
It's not. It's 17 centimeters.
Yeah, but like I think you're thinking that's
As a
smaller than it
cube,
is.
That's pretty big.
It's pretty big.
It's not.
I saw it with my eyes.
Saw it.
Yeah, it's like that big.
No.
It is.
No, it's bigger than that.
30 centimeter rule is like that, so it's about half the size.
Dude, like trust me, it's big.
I saw Ryan building it, and it's pretty big.
No.
Oh, I'll send you a picture when I'm done. Next to like a can of Coke, which I know is your favorite drink.
Yes. Zero though.
Product placement.
So yeah. I was wandering around the Lego store and like I saw the icon set that Rosie's building now, and me and Elisa looked at each other like, are we gonna get it?
Are we doing this?
And I was like,
Yeah,
we
but you
need...
know you want the golden figures in the stand, so you
Yeah, well that was my argument for it.
I mean, the set's great as well.
And we were like, oh, it's pretty cool, but we'll leave it for now.
Yeah.
And but like I think that set's again going to be around for 2-3 years. Like it can be.
No, I don't think this will be 3 years. I don't think this will be like a year or two.
Nah, I reckon it'll be 3 years on that one.
I don't think it'll be 3 years.
I don't think it's gonna sell.
3 years.
I mean, it'll be fine.
Like we were talking about with the Disney stuff. If you put the icon set next to Diagon Alley and the castle, like people are picking Diagon Alley or the castle every time.
Yeah, but I think this works slightly differently because like this is 220. The Diagon Alley is 380.
Yeah,
like it's half the price pretty much.
But then you've also got to factor in.
It's a good in between like the Chamber of Secrets and Diagon Alley. Like,
the other thing is, if they are retiring those 20th anniversary figures quite quickly.
This is the 20th anniversary set, yeah.
That's 20th anniversary set. So
I feel like they wouldn't limit themselves on a set that big for only a year.
I don't know.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
2-3 years, I reckon it'll be around.
Because like, say they bring out like a killer UCS Hogwarts Express next year.
Oh, I would die. I think.
But then think of it. Then Tommy, like, are you going to touch the icon set? Would you then go and go?
I think that's a very biased question.
I guess so. That's a poor example. Yeah, I guess.
To the casual Harry Potter fan, I think both of them would be on the table. Obviously, I'm going for the Hogwarts Express and I'm buying 70 of them. But like,
with train wheels.
Yeah, to make a
if they gave us bigger train wheels on that set, I think I would actually buy 70 of them.
This is just the thing. Tom would make a mock series on it, and all he does like 15 parts. And all that ends up happening is he's just adding extra characters to it.
Oh, Lord.
It's longer.
Oh no! If they did something
as long
like that,
as the Titanic.
if
I
they
made
did
the Hogwarts
something
Express
like
as long as the Titanic.
Oh, that's a good title. That's a good title.
It'll be one
use
carriage though.
that.
You know, it'll be one carriage.
If they did a Hogwarts Express, like a UCS Hogwarts Express, do you think it would even come with carriages, or do you think it would be like?
Yeah.
Do you think it would
two carriages around 250 quid?
Yeah, I think it would.
And maybe the car as well.
Because you would want figures.
I'm just trying to think of the piece
It would come
count.
with
So like,
figures.
because my one is 800 pieces, and then the carriage is also 800 pieces. So I think Tech's on the right lines with 250 quid.
No,
Oh yeah, at least.
no, because I think it'll be one carriage with the train, and there'll be like 1,000, 1,500 pieces that go into a Hogsmeade station to go along with it, which would be like a big.
I would see a crocodile locomotive style packaging.
Oh, it's just King's Cross. They're just gonna add in there.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I really want to see a Hogsmeade station though. That'd be fantastic.
Well, I mean, tell you what, Rosie, if they do a UCS Hogwarts Express, I'll make one literally the day it comes out.
Yeah, well, that's just
And I'll do it in 17 parts just for you.
That's the least shocking news. I mean, of course. I mean, I do still want to do the Hogsmeade Station one, but I think
You'd rather Lego do the Lego for you.
I'd rather buy an official set.
Yeah, just let Lego do it.
Yes.
You got more time than I do.
But then again, do you think that if really strange question to throw out into the ring. If they did a UCS Hogwarts Express, do we think it would be better than the one that I made, or do you think it would be on par? Because I don't think.
Whoa!
I think it'll be infinitely better.
I don't know.
I mean,
as a set, I
No,
think
generally,
there's no doubt in my mind that if they did a UCS Hogwarts Express, it would be way better than the one that they made in 2018, 100%. And obviously they're going to.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Would they motorize it?
Well, that's the thing. If they motorize it, then
they've only motorized one.
Well, they're setting themselves up for failure if they do that.
I think regardless if they motorize it or not, people will.
That's going to make it too expensive, I think.
But like the Disney
having the option to motorize it, I think, is the better having the better
option to motorize anything.
Well,
Just
I mean, crocodile locomotive style.
Yeah, okay,
so
yeah.
like,
if they did it something like that, that would make sense.
I know
you know, having the option, but I still think that would ruin it.
They've got the space inside the carriage to put
I think
the.
it would ruin it, but it defeats a lot of purpose because people are just going to want it for display. They're not going to want to motorize it. Well, I mean, the vast majority.
I don't think I'd motorize it. I think I'd want it on display.
I think. Well, I mean, having the option to do it would be nice, but at the same time, like it really drastically makes it makes it bigger. The reason mine isn't motorized is because I couldn't find a way to do it and keep the same boiler design.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, Lego designers have strict rules they need to follow, and I truly do not believe that they, without creating new pieces, which obviously they'd be able to do, that you could motorize a model like mine with the same sort of Lego systems that they have at the moment. Obviously, if they made a new motor or whatever, then that's kind of it's kind of different.
Excluding those exceptions.
I don't know, because you look at the Disney train and the back carriage, the part of that was motorized isn't huge. It's not like garishly oversized. And I don't think if they were doing a UCS Hogwarts Express, it would be much different to that sort of style, right? Like,
I think the problem that they'll have is more getting it motorized and then working around corners, because the Disney train does that really clever thing where the wheels are separate from the actual carriage, and it rotates on like the central axis of between where the train connects and where the tender connects. Whereas with the Hogwarts Express, I don't think you could do something like that.
No, I think I agree on that.
Because the whole body of the train moves without the wheels on the Disney train when it goes around a corner. Whereas I don't think with the Hogwarts Express you could do something like that without it like looking really stupid as it goes around corners. So unless Lego are planning on making a new corner piece, which please Lego, if you're seeing this, please.
If you're listening.
Or they make either bigger wheels that can go round, tighter corners, which again won't happen. Or they make some exceptions, which I think is the more likely scenario.
No, the more likely scenario is it looking stupid going around the corner, and Tommy's going to complain about it.
I don't think I'm.
And Lego's going, this is good.
Yeah, you've still bought them.
Still bought them.
I'll just put out a tweet that's like, only the best is good enough.
Yeah.
And then they'll have a designer interview that we can get on a Discord call and just trash them as they don't take our questions.
Yeah. And they'll say, only your money is good enough.
Only your money.
Or your money is just fine, as they'll laugh into the bank.
No.
Well, I don't think that the Lego, like, I truly reckon if they made something like the Crocodile Locomotive but as the Hogwarts Express, it could look amazing. It's just you need to pick the right designer, and you need to
someone who cares.
Yeah, you need
and it's
someone
not
who cares.
like the designers of the Diagon Alley, just like
it'll be
we
Marcus
just
Bester
had
again
this
who
thing.
designs it, because he designed the Disney train, and he's the lead designer for the Harry Potter series, so it makes sense really for him to do a set like that.
Rosie, how long are you going for?
I don't know. I'm probably ending soon. Why do you have to go?
Yes.
Okay, we'll end it now then. Might as well. Right, thank you everyone for watching. It's been a good stream. You can find everyone's channels down below in the description, apart from Lauren, because she was an unexpected guest. But if you do Google,
not promoting Lauren.
The name is there. It's fine.
BrickHut,
Look up Lauren, you will find her YouTube channel.
Lauren, very uncommon name.
If you search BFAB, it won't come up. So
enjoy the wrestling, though.
Yeah. But it was fun. So thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye.